Okay. Big Cigar Talk energy in the building. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy Sunday. Let's get it up. We back. I'm drinking mimosas this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's a Sunday mimosa type of day. You feel me? That's how we on it today this morning. What's up, man? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get it. Y'all know how we do. I got some special guests today. Y'all know how we do. It's a lot to talk about. I've been off of live for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I've been off of live for a little bit, man. So let's get back. Hit that like button. Hit that like button real quick. My man Angel, what's popping, Angel? Free smoke, what's good? D, Regis not Conor out for cherry picking you. Salute to D. Mar the Prince, salute. John, we back. Let's go, man. Let's go. He said this morning. It's morning somewhere in the world, baby. You know what I mean? Somewhere in the world this morning, man. I said good morning, nigga. Damn. You know what I mean? All right. Let's go. Hit the like button for me. I'm going to bring up my guy, man. Hold up. How many likes we got in this motherfucker? Y'all tripping. I know we just started. We only a minute in, but y'all got to hit the like button. I got to bring him up. About time. I know, y'all. My bad. I've been slacking on the live. There's been a lot going on, but and I've been delivering quality episodes though. Come on, man. I've been delivering episodes though. Hit the like button. Let's go. I'm gonna bring him up. Regis Prograis in the building. Regis Prograis is in the building. I'm about to bring him up. Hold on. Let me see how many likes we got. Cause y'all playing. Y'all know how I do. Y'all got it. Y'all got to hit that like button. That's free. That's free. Hit the like button. I ain't asking for no money. Hit the like button. Let me bring up my guy. Congrats on the commentary. Yeah, you see me, man. Your boy has made it to the zone on the commentary, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, we back. We back on the live. My bad, y'all. We've been off for the live for a couple weeks. But first day back on the live. We got some great guests up here. Please hit the like button. I'm about to bring up my guy. I'm about to bring him up. Now, without further ado, this brother right here pay for this fucking Wi-Fi, bro. Yo.
Yeah, bro. Service went out for a second.
God damn. I think that's me, man. Yo, Verizon, I'm on your ass. Verizon, I'm on your goddamn ass. Yo, hold on, everybody. Yo, can y'all hear me? Let me make sure. Verizon been fucking me up lately, man. Can y'all hear me, chat? Let's go. I got Regis Prograis up here. Can y'all hear me, chat? Let me make sure before we get started. All right, we good. All right. He fucked up. Verizon fucked up my intro. I was gonna do a whole intro. They fucked it up. But let me say this: Regis Prograis, veteran in the game, you now have an opportunity to shake up the world, bro. This right here, this fight right here is gonna shake it up if you could pull this off. They announced it: Regis Prograis versus Conor Benn, April 11th, I believe. April 11th.
April 11th. Yep.
Man, bro, how you feeling, dog? Like, this is one of them ones, Regis. This one, if you pull this off, this is one of those ones. How do you feel?
Honestly, bro, I feel super confident. I don't think it's one of the ones to where people. Listen, bro. I know a lot of people not giving me a chance, but it's like, bro, Conor Benn not that good. I don't see what. For me, brother, I don't see what people see in Conor Benn. I mean, the only thing, he got a little bit of weight advantage, but for me, I don't even feel like there's a weight advantage. The dude not a big dude, bro. Conor Benn is not a big dude. He might could come in at 180 or something like that, even 200 pounds. But that for me, bro, that's just not. It's not gonna make a difference. I don't feel like Conor Benn is better than me. And I don't care what the world say. I don't care what people say about it. I just don't feel it. I just don't feel that. I know I'm a better fighter than Conor Benn. That's just it, point blank. So, yeah, I mean, listen, bro, I've been a champion twice already. Yeah, at 140, he's never been a champion once. He's never even won no type of titles before. So, I mean, yeah, people say, oh, it's the shake up the world thing, but it's not even that, bro. It's not like I'm going to fight, some really, really good fighter over there. Nah, I'm fighting Conor Benn. So, I mean, I don't see the hype, but let people think what they want.
I mean, shake up the world in terms of, like, I think they're, the way it's being positioned, right? Like, he's the favorite, and it's a
Right.
guy that got like a country behind him, right? Like, he's coming in that, like, this is his country. I think you got to go over there. So it's like, it feels like it's all set up for him to get the victory. But you saying, like, you don't feel like he even like that.
I feel like it's set up for me to get the victory, to be honest. I mean, maybe they can feel like that, but I feel like it's set up for me. So really, I mean, yeah, that's just how I feel, bro. I feel like it's set up for me, bro. Like, yeah, the dude Conor Benn is not no big dude. He's not no killer. He not no, he's not that. I mean, he's okay as a fighter, okay. But listen, bro, I just feel like I'm better. I don't want shit on nobody.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm better. That's all. That's just how I feel. I feel like I'm a better fighter. I've proven more. My resume is deeper. I fought better fighters. I beat better fighters. I mean, what else is there to say? I just don't see. I don't see the hype.
Yeah. Hold on. So what about the pressure though, Regis? Because they say, Conor Benn, he gonna come forward, he gonna deliver that pressure. Is that something that make you feel like, all right, I gotta be careful with that? Uh-oh. Hold up, man. Yo, man. This better not be Verizon again.
No, it wasn't my bad, bro. It wasn't for us. Somebody calling me, man.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
on church right now. That's why.
Oh, good. But I was saying, like, Conor Benn is known to bring a lot of pressure, right? Like, he gonna come forward swinging them things. They say he got power. Is that something that make you be like, all right, this guy, you know what I'm saying? He might
No,
got something.
bro. I mean, for me, all right, he coming forward, he gonna swing with a. The thing is, bro, in 8 ounce gloves, everybody got power. Everybody can hit a little bit, but I just don't. I don't see it, bro. I don't see about the power thing. Like, who did for me? All right, like who did kind of stop? Who did he hurt before the whole steroids thing? What happened before that?
Oh, you mean
That's
after that? After that?
That's the thing. After that, after the steroids thing,
Yeah.
what happened? Now he did, and like I said, it's all speculation and stuff like that. But I saw him. He did knock out Chris Van Heerden. He did knock out I think Chris Algieri. But that was before all that stuff, And then
Yeah.
after that, like for me, bro, what happened? I didn't see it. I don't. I'm not. For me, I'm not convinced. I don't see it. I'm not convinced about Conor Benn. I just don't think he's as good as people say he is. Yeah, I'm going over there because of the whole UK thing. He might have that, but at the same time, what I'm hearing is he like a villain over there. People really don't like him. So
Yeah.
I don't see it for him.
Yo, you know what? That's kind of crazy. I see that too. Like online, I feel like I see people like, yo, Regis, I'm from the UK, beat him up. That's kind of crazy. I didn't expect that, man.
Right. People saying that I might get more cheers than him in a stadium. So I mean, if that's the case, then Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care about that stuff about how many cheers you and booze you get. It don't really matter. But at the same time, I'm just not convinced about. I just don't see it. I just don't see the Ben thing. I don't think he's that good. If I didn't think it's a winnable fight, I wouldn't even take the fight. You know. So when they offered the fight to me, at first I was concerned about the weight, but I was like, bro, like then they said that I was kind of being difficult. So they was kind of going with somebody else. So I was like, nah, get the fight. I told my manager, bro, secure this fight. Don't worry about the weight. Let's secure the fight. Don't worry about it. Let's just do it. Let's make this fight happen.
Hold on. So talk to me about that, because now they said the fight is scheduled to be at 150 pounds. Obviously, he just came from 60. You've been a career 140 pounder. So it's like, you going up, he coming down. Was
Right.
there a point where you was trying to negotiate the weight? What did you try to
I
like
was,
do?
yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I was definitely trying to negotiate the weight and stuff like that. Of course. At first, they said 150. So me, listen, I'm not. My thing, what I want to do, my plan, I want to go to 147. After I want to kind of do it the other way. I want to maybe do a catch weight of 145 and then go to 147. And they was like, I said, all right, so why are we gonna fight at 150 if I'm trying to fight at 147? They're like, nah, he can't make 47. I said, well, he can't make 149. Nah, he can't make 149. It gotta be 150. All right, cool. So what about the rehydration clause? That means he can come in as big as he want. There was like, nah, he not doing the rehydration clause either. I'm like, that really don't sound like a good deal to me. So then we kind of sat on it for a night, and I was like, then I heard that, while we was negotiating, I heard that they said they was kind of moving on. They was gonna go with somebody else. And so then I was like, man, I thought about, man, get the fight. I told my manager, bro, get this fight. Like it don't matter. It don't matter about the weight. It don't matter about hydration clause. I do feel like I could beat him no matter what. So I'm not worried about it. Get the fight, secure the fight. Let's make it happen. And we made it. Once that was done, we made it happen.
So basically, they put you in a take it or leave it situation. Like, yo, this is what it is. You either gonna take it or you gonna leave it.
Basically. And I was like, do it. Bro, I believe myself. Kind of been. I don't think kind of been's that good. I told I just get this fight, secure this fight. I do want that fight. Secure it. Let's make it happen.
Now, Regis, I saw you tweet the other day. I just hit the biggest lick. You know what I'm saying? So hold up. Now everybody knows it's a spectacle with this whole thing because they've been saying Conor Benn about to make $15 million for this fight. That's the rumor. Nobody knows what's the deal, but that's what they're saying. For you, is this the biggest payday of your career? Is it like they came with the
Listen, bro, I don't talk about petties with people. Online, I don't talk about no petties with
Hey,
nobody,
hold,
bro. I
not
ain't
the
gonna lie.
number though, Regis. Not the number, but is this the biggest bag?
I, I don't talk about no bags with nobody, bro. I can't talk about no bags. Look, bro,
Yeah.
put it like this. Well, let's put it like this. Like Mike Tyson said, this won't change my lifestyle at all.
It
If this
won't. It
fight,
won't. You said.
this fight will not change my lifestyle for sure.
Got you.
It won't change anything about my lifestyle. Nothing like that at all. So let's just put it like that.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. But do you feel like because of the magnitude of like I said, is they saying Zufa put up 15 million for Conor Benn. So now it's like this guy is on a platform and he must mean something to these guys. Does that put an extra chip on your shoulder? Like, now, all right, I gotta get this victory now to spoil all this plans, and I could go get that money.
Of course, definitely for sure. I'm definitely looking at it like that for sure. That's what I'm saying. It's just extra motivation for me. It was like, bro, secure the fight. That's why I told my people, bro, if they trying to go somewhere else and stuff, man, secure the fight. Get this fight, bro. I know I can beat Conor Ben. Like I just know it shouldn't be no way Conor Ben could beat me, bro. Like I know that. So money, no money, whatever, bro. I know I could beat Conor Ben. That was just it.
Do you think he could hurt you? You think he got the power to hurt you?
Hell no, definitely don't think so. No, I don't think so, bro. I mean, I fought bigger punchers, big people, man. I'm in a gym spawn with, man, they got me spawn some big old dudes, in a gym right now, bro. And like, nothing's happening, like one, I mean, I'm pretty sure you saw interviews what I was saying, bro. Somebody I talked to Terrence Crawford, and I was like, bro, like, how did you, now I know I'm not Terrence Crawford, I'm not even gonna say that, but I was like, bro, how you took those punches from Canelo? Like you went up two divisions and took those, like Canelo didn't hurt Crawford at all. He was like, bro,
Yeah.
really? Like, because of the weight. You know, he was like, man, like you gotta realize in the gym, bro, we get hit by these big old dudes and nothing happens. So it's the same thing with me, bro. I get hit. I'm sparring with some monsters right now, and man, I'm getting hit by these big old dudes and nothing is happening. You know, it's because I have my weight on me. You know, he told me, he was like, man, the only time he got hurt was by Gamboa, and it was because he was at 135. Look how small he was. You know, and so the
Yeah.
same thing with me, bro. I feel like, man, I've been fighting at 140 my whole career, and it's like, man, it definitely was time for me to go up. You know, like, so I can have my weight and I can, keep my weight on and stuff like that. So, yeah, for me, I've been feeling like that. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I had this goal of being a 3-time 140-pound champion because it's never been done. But it's like, man, I know, like, nah, I don't want to make that weight anymore. It's too small, and it does hurt me. It will hurt my body and stuff like that to keep doing that, to keep making 140. I'm pretty sure I can still do it, but what's the long term effects? I don't need to do that no more. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I feel like, going back to your question, I don't feel like he'd be able to hurt me just because I'm gonna have my weight on me.
Okay. So I guess you feel like punch resistance changes based on the weight, right? Like you moving up in weight, punch resistance will change.
I
Because
do
some
feel
people in
like
the
that.
chat, it's some people in the chat saying, "Oh well, JoJo Diaz hurt you, so how can't Conor Benn?" That's what they're trying to say in the chat. What do you think about that?
I mean, like, look, with the JoJo fight, bro, like, I well, it's like this, bro. With JoJo, he never hurt me. Now, yeah, he hit me. I ain't gonna lie, he did hit me on top of my head. My leg fucking went dead for a little second or whatever. That's just how it happens or whatever. But
Yeah.
JoJo never kind of hurt me in the fight. But same thing, bro. I think just going down too small. Going down too small, and that's just how. When you do that, you just don't have your weight. And that's how it kind of feel like that sometimes. But nah, and then another thing with that, bro, I definitely feel like I overtrained for that fight.
Mm.
Yeah,
When you
I
say
definitely feel like
overtrain, what you mean exactly? Is it just like you did too much sparring? Is it like you doing 2-3 a days? What you mean overtrain?
bruh. So I'm in Vegas, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. In Vegas, these dudes train so hard out here, and that was my last, the fight with Jojo. That was my first fight in Vegas. That was my first fight camp in Vegas, and bro, man, I'm just saying, bro, they train hard out here, And for me, it's hard for me to stop. Like, I know me, one day I'm gonna hurt myself because I don't stop. Like, I literally, like, whatever you tell me, whatever a coach tells me to do, I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't care how I feel, I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna end up hurting myself one day. So because that's just how my brain works. I just don't stop. So, we pushed, and we kept pushing it. So that's why I feel like, man, with the JoJo fight, and I'm like that, bro, just because I just feel like no coach can break me. That's why I don't let nobody
Mm.
break me. If whatever coach tell me to do, I'm gonna do it, bro. They say jump and touch the top of the MGM. Like, if I see somebody do it, I'm gonna try to do it. That's just how I am,
Yeah,
bro. I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm just built like that. My brain is just built like that. But I definitely feel like, yeah, I did overtrain for that, and now I kind of I got the gist of things. I'm definitely not gonna overtrain, for this.
that makes sense. Um, it's interesting how when fighters age, some fighters they age in a way that they still getting better and they still doing things. Other fighters age and things may slip or whatever the case is. How do you feel in terms of like? Do you still feel like you're in your prime? Do you feel like Regis Prograis prime, like as the fighter?
I'm not gonna say I feel prime, but I don't feel 37 for sure.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
feel. I ain't gonna say I don't feel prime. I don't know when my prime was, to be honest, but I don't feel like I'm 37 at all, bro. Like, I do feel like I've been getting better, and my punch resistance is still kind of like I can still take punches, like hard ass punches. Like I said, like, um, and it's probably because I'm going up in weight and stuff like that too. So I still, basically, bro, I still feel good. I still feel really good. I still can do everything. But that's why I gotta, for me, I know I'm gonna hurt myself one day because I gotta watch myself. I gotta watch myself with training so hard.
yeah. No, that makes sense. I mean, listen, I feel you. I don't feel 37 either. I'm 37 too. I don't feel it, but I'm sure if I get in the ring, nigga, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. It is a little difference from being in the ring, but I can still do all that, bro. What that what? Not today, Sunday. So yesterday I sparred with. I'm sparring some big old dudes, bro. They got me sparring some big old dudes, not me, because I gotta be able to, take the stuff from kind of Ben. So I spar with Sean Porter. Sean Porter like 200 something pounds, bro. Right
Oh,
now
you
he
saw
got
Sean
me.
Porter?
I spar Sean, yeah. Sean probably like 200
Okay.
pounds, bro. Sean thighs is like, I mean, Sean used to play football, so his
Yeah,
guys, he built like a damn running back. And,
yeah.
I sparred with Sean Porter. Then I sparred with, man, some big old other dude. I didn't even know who he was, some Mexican dude. But still, bro, I'm sparring with these dudes. And yeah, like, punches not doing nothing to me. So, yeah, bro, I'm just, like I said, bro, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sean Porter is good work for Conor Benn. That's a kind of similar stylistically. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
great. That's
It
great
is.
work.
That's why I told my coach. I'm like, man, get Sean. The only thing Sean not in shape. Sean don't be training,
Yeah.
so he ain't in shape. Sean he can do about 4 good rounds, but then Sean really not in shape that much. But yeah, bro, Sean is real good work.
Damn, they said my hairline 37. Damn, John Perkins, chill, B, chill.
Damn, man, that's messed up.
Yeah, I know they're killing me. I'm going to Turkey though. I'm about to get back right.
Oh yeah, you gonna get something like that, huh? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be back. I'm gonna look at 25 next interview we do. Hold on, Regis. Let me ask you this: is 60,000 people gonna be in that stadium, bro? Like that's a different. I went to London. I've been to London a bunch of times, but I went to my first fight in London for the Conor Benn Eubank fight. I went to the fight, bro. The fans there is different than America.
It's
Like they
different for
singing
sure.
songs, they throwing beers at each other, they rumbling in the crowd,
Right,
like they
right.
dancing, like it's different. Do you feel like that adds a layer of like, I don't want to say pressure, but you know what I'm saying? Like they, just the UK fans go put that energy in his hometown.
I'm excited about it. That's the thing, bro. I've been there. I fought in the UK twice already, bro. I'm just excited about that. I like that. Like I'm ready for that. Like that's why for me, I took the fight for that. I took the fight because it's a big platform. It is on Netflix. It is 60,000, 80. For me, I thought it was 80,000. 80,000 people gonna be in the stadium. Like I'm ready for that. I want that. I'm ready for it, and I'm excited. That for really, bro. I'm excited for that. That's
Yeah.
why it's like I can't. That's why I told my manager, bro, don't give up this opportunity, man. Go get this, bro. Go get this fight. Go secure it. I want this fight, bro. Go make sure it happens for sure.
Okay. I remember, I think it was an interview I was watching not too long ago where you were saying, you was kind of saying you just wasn't sure how many fights you had left. Like you was like, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm not saying I'm retiring, but I just don't know how many. How
Right.
do you know as a fighter when it's time? Like, all right, my time. I'm ready to let it go. When do you feel like you know that?
Man, I think your people gonna tell you. First off, your people gonna tell you when it's time. And sometimes, bro, like I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. I just pulled up church right now. God will tell me when it's time. God will be like, sit down. It is time for you to. It's time for you to chill. It's time for you to stop. Sit down and just chill with it. And I think once that happens, then it's like once you have a conversation with God and God tells you when it's time, then it'll be time. But like right now, for me, it's not time. Cause I feel like, bro, I feel like I'm still getting better. How? I don't even know. I'll be like I said, I did my first official training camp out here in Vegas for the JoJo fight, and we had some holes in that stuff, but I feel like I definitely worked too hard, but I just feel like, man, I'm getting better. When I'm out here, I'm getting better, and I just love being in the gym. So, with that being said, yeah, like I feel like when it's time for me to hang it up, God gonna tell me, all right, that's it, chill out.
Okay. Polo Buck, thanks for the super chat. Regis took both of his losses in the UK. I don't think that's true, bro.
I took 2 in the UK. I got 3 because Devin.
Oh, 3 with Devin. Okay, 2 in the UK. All right.
Man, all right with the cataract, right? So I feel Josh Taylor. I feel like I won. I'm still gonna keep saying that, bro. It was
I'm not mad at
2019.
that. I thought so too, to be honest.
Bro, I still feel like I won with the Josh Taylor fight. I still think I beat Josh Taylor. I did think I won that fight. But I just didn't get a decision. Now with Catterall, bro, I was whooping Catterall ankle, and that was it. Like I think I dropped him or something like that I don't know what round, and then like up to the 6th round, bro, I was winning the fight easily just with a jab, and I just sprained my ankle. Once I sprained my ankle, I was just like a sit duck, and I mean, really, Catterall should have stopped me, but he kind of didn't. Maybe he didn't know my ankle was sprained, but I couldn't even do nothing. But nah, I feel like this definitely gonna be different for sure.
I
This
think
ain't
so
gonna be
too.
the same.
To be honest, this is just me, right? Like my boxing brain and analyzing you. I've been watching your career for a lot of years now. I feel like the times I've seen you in tougher fights for you, it was guys that moved their feet. You know what I'm saying? Like moving their feet to me gave you the most trouble that I've seen. And I don't think Conor Benn really do that. I don't think his feet are like, you know what I'm saying, educated feet like that. So I'm very interested to see how this one plays out for real.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think Conor just maybe he's banking, maybe his people is just banking on him being bigger and stronger. And that's not gonna give me no troubles. Even if he has good feet, that's not gonna give me troubles. But him being bigger and stronger is not gonna give me troubles. I I just don't see it, bro. I don't believe in hype from Conor Ben. I don't see it. People can say what they want. It's just I don't feel it. I just don't feel it.
Hold on, but why, Regis? Like, is it just the step? Because we talked about the steroid thing earlier. Is it just the steroids? Because there was a time where he was knocking people out, and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but that's before, like I'm saying, that was before the steroid stuff. That was before. We don't know. They say eggs and stuff like that. Man, people getting busted with that shit. But I mean, I don't know. I can't say he did or not. But at the same time, it is fishy. It is fishy. You said, eggs and all that type of stuff. But for me, bro, listen, bro, I don't see it. I don't feel it. I don't see it. And maybe that's me. Maybe that's how confident I am. But I don't see it.
Now listen, I'm not mad at you. I'm looking forward to that. Let me ask you a couple like current events questions. I saw you was kind of on Richardson Hitches. You was on Africa Head when he pulled out the fight. I see that. I always thought that was a matchup that might have came to fruition. Don't look like now. I'm not sure, but I feel like y'all could have got into it. You felt like you ain't respect Africa for, you know what I'm saying? What happened with that situation?
Hell no, I'm not. Come on, bro, not the day of the fight. Like I mean, I can see you pulling out. Like cause it's as a fighter, bro. Like it's not teams. Like we don't have a team behind us to where you have different players that can get in the game and stuff like that. It's one fighter. So if something does happen to you, then you just have to pull out. But and for me, I pulled out before. I had the Duarte fight, and I literally had to pull out 2 weeks before the fight. But his crazy Duarte because he's the same person he pulled out. But
Yeah.
come on, bro, the same day is crazy. How you can pull out the same day of the fight, bro? It's like, man, I don't know. I don't feel like you supposed to do that. The same day of the fight is just seem a little fishy to me. That's all. And it's not that he just pulled out the what they fight, but he pulled out a lot of fights before. That's why it's like that. It just seemed fishy, to pull out all those fights. Come on, bro. Like you just can't. Not saying he. Well, I know with Duarte he pulled out that that same day, but I heard he didn't want to fight Jermaine Ortiz. He didn't want to fight Keyshawn Davis. He don't want to fight a bunch of people. It's like, why not? Why you not fighting all these people, bro? You're the champion, bro. You're supposed to fight these people. When is you the champion, you fight everybody. So I just feel like he's just trying to hold on to this belt. He trying to get the right fights and hold on to the belt as long as he can.
Is that a fight that you feel like you want, or is it kind of like whatever?
Not at 140. Hell no. Not at. I mean, yeah, I fight Hitchens for sure, but at 45 or what I'm saying, 47 or something like that. But I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting at 40. And then same thing. He has the IBF, so that's like the weight rehydration. I'm
Yeah,
not doing that.
rehydration
No.
clause. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I never fought for the IBF. Not saying nothing about it, but I never fought for the IBF before. So nah, for me, I'm not. I won't do that, bro. Nope. Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So hold on. Tell me this though, Regis, because you obviously had a big fight with Devin Haney. I know you've sparred Shakur Stevenson. A lot of people are saying, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the fights that could be one of the best fights in boxing. Two guys, high IQs. You got a lot of experience with both guys. How do you
Mm-hmm.
see that fight playing out if it were to happen?
Really, bro, they damn near like mirror each other, but one left-handed, one right-handed. But I would think, for me, I would say Shakur. I would say Shakur is a, I would just say Shakur is better than Devin. Devin has a little more size. Devin has good feet. But Shakur is just a little sharper. Shakur is a man, Shakur is like a generational talent, and for me, I can say that because I've been in there with Shakur. Like another southpaw I sparred with was I don't know if you go back to this, but like Ricardo Williams Jr. I don't
Yeah.
know if you know what he was,
Yep.
bro. He was amazing. Like I sparred with Ricardo was like a Olympic silver medalist, and when I sparred with him, bro, he just upped my game so much. And I say that because it reminded me of how good Shakur is. When I sparred with Shakur, I'm not gonna lie. Now, when I was sparring with Ricardo, I was in shape. When I sparred with Shakur, I was super out of shape and stuff like that. But just styles wise, how good Shakur was, how educated his jab was, Shakur is just real good. So for me, with him and Devin, I mean, that'll be I mean, I think that it would, bro. That would be a really, really good fight. It would be a great fight. But I would say if they did fight, if they did sign a fight, I would say Shakur.
Got you. Do you have time to take a couple fan questions real quick?
I got a few minutes. I'm in church right now. I'm about to go in there, but yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead.
All right, yo, listen, man. We taking a couple fan questions real quick. Y'all know how we do, man. Listen, if you're showing love, we appreciate that. If you a hater, I tolerate that. But if you disrespecting, I'm kicking you out. Don't disrespect my
Man,
guests.
let the haters come to me. I love haters.
Yeah. Listen,
love
I'm cool with the haters too, but y'all just can't. I want no disrespect though. We ain't doing disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But let me know, y'all. Listen, link is in the chat. Regis got a couple more minutes, man. If y'all got some questions for Regis, let me know. I know a couple of y'all was putting some questions in the chat, man. Come pull up real quick. Yeah, for sure. Link is now in the chat. Come pull up real quick. All right, while we waiting for that real quick, Regis, how if you are able to be successful with this one, right? Where you want to go from here? Is it like I'm going up to 47? I'm moving to 47?
47. It'll be 47. That's all. It'll be at 47.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like you done with 40 officially.
I'm not going to 40, bro. I mean, maybe like 45 or something like that, bro. I'm not going to 40 no more. I just feel like, bro, my body just don't want to take that. Like, bro, I had a dream, which was a nightmare, that I had to make weight. I had to go to 40. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? It don't.
Wait,
For me, bro,
hold on. Tell me that. You had a dream that you had to go to 40
I had
and it
a
was
dream,
scary?
bro. I had a dream that I was making weight. I remember when my nutritionist come. I remember what I was eating. And I had a dream I was eating that, and it was like to make 140. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to 140.
What was you eating? What was you eating?
He made me eat like vegetables and like peppers and vegetable and like turkey and all that type of stuff. It's just that with no seasoning. It was like nah. That was like a nightmare, bro. It was like hell no, I ain't doing that, bro. I'm not making 40, bro. And then another thing, bro. So I I went to Pitbull and Lamont Roach fight, bro. They fought at 140. Man, them guys so small. You know,
Yeah.
I trained at Knuckleheads, bro, in Vegas, in that Sean Gibbons gym. Now, Sean and Brandon, they managed Pitbull, so Pitbull would come in the gym sometime too. When he was fighting, he would come in the gym. Man, I saw Pitbull, bro. I stood next to man. Pitbull is so damn small. I'm like, bro, there's no way I'm not fighting at 40, bro. I just can't. I just
Right.
can't see myself doing it, bro. I don't see how I did it in the first, but I did it twice. But it's like, bro, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not fighting at 40. So all those dudes that 140, they can have it. Y'all can have that. I know, like, I don't want to make that weight no more. It don't.
Yeah, I can lie. Regis, having a nightmare that you was eating vegetables and turkey with no seasoning is mad funny, son.
Crazy, bro. That was a nightmare, bro. I'm like, nah, I can't do it, bro. Nah, ain't happening, bro. I can't. I'm not making 40.
Let me bring on my boy Dante West in the building. DVUs, what's popping?
Y'all caught what's going on. Y'all caught me when I was about to go right out the door, man. I was about to go outside.
Nah, we out here, man. We got Regis Prograis, man. What's up? Talk to him.
Quick salute, Naji. Congrats on that commentators. Regis, salute, big bro.
Thank you, brother.
The fight with Benn, I feel like after the fifth and sixth, Benn's gonna slow down. I think he tends to gas out a lot. You always keep that footwork going. I feel like even though you did hurt your ankle in that fight, you still had some type of movement. You wasn't really a sit and duck. You was throwing back. You was a sit and duck wouldn't last that long. So I feel like you do have way more footwork. Benn gasses out. You know what I mean? And if anything, you hit him with something late, you can even put him down. You know what I mean? All respects to that. And then another one is, are you willing to fight somebody else in that same weight class afterwards?
47, 46. This one gonna be at 50, but after that, for me, after this, it'll be 47.
Is that where you feel most comfortable at?
Yeah, I feel like, I never fought at 47 before, but I'm not fighting that. I was just telling him I'm not fighting at 40 no more, bro. 40 too small for me. Like, I'm just not making that weight, bro. I feel like I know I can, but it just don't make sense. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to make 140, so I'm good. I'll be at 40. After this, I'll be at 47.
I'm happy to hear you back, Regis.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give everybody else a chance, yo. Thank you for bringing me up, Naji. Congrats again, man.
Thank you, bro. Stay on.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yo, Regis, I got two more quick ones and we out.
Got you.
All right, let me get Daryl Thompson. Daryl Thomas. What's up? What's popping? Yo, Daryl. Yo, Daryl, you hear me? Cooked. Yo, try. You gotta try again, man. Cooked. All right, let me get good buddy. Good buddy, what's popping? Oh, not this guy. Oh, nah, this nigga crazy. This good buddy.
Hey, what
Ready?
up, bro? How y'all feeling?
Yo,
Regis! Hey, what
What's
up, nigga?
down?
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm a fan, bro. I've been watching you fucking forever.
My
Watch you
dog,
forever.
thank you, brother.
First off, hey, can I say congratulations on getting the fight against Conor,
Yes,
Ben?
sir.
I
Yep,
mean, you
thank
going
you, bro.
across the pond. In my opinion, as being a vet, I think you deserve a check like this. People stupid. Dude got a country behind him. Of course, people supporting him. I think your boxing IQ might be better. With that being said, just curious. Just curious. You don't think being 150, him being or coming down from 160, that power is gonna be, bro? You got hurt by Diaz. Devin Haney dropped you at like 130, 134, 140, right, didn't he? You don't feel
At
like that's gonna
40.
be effective at all, that 150?
I don't think so, bro. I just can't see it. I'm going up though. You know, for me, I'm going up in weight. So I'm putting my weight on. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see it, brother. Maybe I'm just overconfident in myself, but I am confident in me. I'm confident
That's
in
the
my
greatest
me,
shit
my
in the world.
ability.
You're supposed to have confidence like that. But
I'm
look, Terrence
confident like a
Crawford, he did it
motherfucker,
in a
bro.
year. Terrence Crawford had his weight for a year before he fought that Canelo fight. He knew about it way ahead of time.
Right. Yep.
Even Sugar Ray Leonard, before he fought Hagler, before he came back after that 5-year layoff, he sat around and put the weight on before he came fight. You just come in and do that after, when did you just fight Wade Diaz was like,
That was
from
in
140?
August.
Yeah, that wasn't even
Yeah,
that long
42,
ago.
43 at August. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I do think your boxing IQ might be better than Conor Ben's, but I think that power might be something different for you. I mean, he just came from 160, fighting the
He
Usyk,
did.
right?
That's true. Right. He did. But it might hurt him too. He trying to come down. He can't make no weight. He
I
fought at
agree with that.
160. He can't. So it might hurt him too. He can't. He trying to come down because he couldn't even make the. I tried to do it at 147. He said no. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't. I don't. He can't make the weight, bro. You know, he not no big dude, bro. He just can't make the weight. He just don't like making the weight.
y'all kind of the same size. I've been around both of y'all. Y'all similar
Bro, we
size.
about the same size. That's what I'm saying. We about the same size, bro. He not no big old dude like that.
Man, I
So
wish you the best of luck. As you being American, if I was to give some advice, I think the same thing last dude said. After 6 rounds, he gonna try. I say use feet defense the first 3 rounds and see what happens. If you use feet defense, not stay away, but box better. I think your
yeah,
boxing might be better. I just think he's gonna be stronger than you, bro. I think he's
right.
stronger. He might be a little quicker.
That's perfect. That's good. If you start look, bro, you gotta realize you gotta like when Purnell for all them dudes, they was all stronger than Purnell, right?
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not Purnell Whitaker, but listen, bro, when Purnell for all them dudes are stronger than Purnell. So let them be stronger. That's fine. Boxing ain't
No,
about
I don't.
muscles,
I don't
brother.
agree with that at all. Them little dudes, like remember when Shakur was talking to him in the TO corner? He was like, "I'm stronger than him. I'm
Oh yeah.
stronger." Remember when he was in
Right.
the corner doing that? Sometimes when them little dudes, that's what I'm saying. That's where your advantage, in my opinion. When people
Mm-hmm.
come up from the little classes,
All right,
they
yo,
seem to
buddy,
be
we gotta wrap
faster.
it up, buddy. He
Let me,
gotta
my
go.
bad. Good luck. Let me let the rest of the niggas. My bad.
My
Hey,
dog.
it was
Thank
so
you,
nice
brother.
meeting you, bro. Good luck. Don't fuck up across the pond. Right like that. Ah!
All right, yo,
That
chill.
nigga funny, bro.
Yo, Regis, this guy is crazy. I don't know him, but he comes on every week bugging out,
Nah,
man.
keep that nigga on, bro. That nigga funny as hell. You gotta keep
Good
him,
buddy.
bro. That nigga funny.
All right, last one. Daryl Thomas. I'm bringing you back, man. What's popping? Daryl Thomas. Yo,
Yo, can you
Daryl.
hear me?
Yep.
Yo, hear you loud and
I
clear.
can't hear
What's up, man?
Naji.
Regis
What's going on,
Prograis
Regis?
on.
Hey,
Yo,
what's
what's
going
up,
on,
bro?
man? What's going on? I'm Daryl from Houston.
Oh, what's
But
up,
yeah,
bro? How you doing?
what's up? What's up with it? So I mean, you strike me as somebody. I definitely don't think this is no money grab. You obviously a competitor. You always showed your career throughout your career. What do you really take from actually one and two from the Conor Ben Eubank fights that you look at the fight Conor Ben now? What do you take from that fight, or do you not take much from it, considering the 160 rehydration and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
honestly, bro, I don't really take too much from it, bro. I'm a whole different fighter. I just feel like I'm a way different fighter than Chris Eubank. Two different styles. I don't really take nothing from it, bro. I'm not the rehydration, none of that stuff. I don't really take nothing from it, to be honest, bro. I'm not really worried about it. I'm not really worried about Conor Ben. That's just it.
Okay, yeah. And did I hear you say, cause what's this at 150? Did you? I
150.
think I heard you said you tried to get it to the 47 or your team or whatever. That's what y'all pushed
I
for.
told them 40. I said, look, bro, what about 47? They said no. What about 49? They said no. What about a rehydration clause? They said no. I said, well, so then, I was like, I sat on it for a night and I was like, then I heard that my people saying they probably trying to pass up on me. So then I said, man, get the fight. I told my manager, bro, make the fight happen. Just do it. Don't worry about the rehydration. Don't worry about the weight. Just make the fight happen. Let's get this fight.
Okay, yeah. And then also, we talking about your weight and everything. I think you said you pretty much damn near can't make 40 unless you damn near killed yourself. Is what I got from what you were saying. Have we looked at this? Are we sure? I mean, I know it's not 47, it's 50. Conor Benn, when was the last time he fought at 47? I mean, he still got
I
to come
don't
make this
know.
weight. Looking at it that way, he
I
got to come
think
get this weight too, right?
that's what I'm saying. He not a big dude, bro. But I think he just don't want to make 147. That's all. Yeah, I know Conor been. I mean, I've been in front Conor been actually front of my undercard before. In 2019 when I fought Josh Taylor over there. So Conor been not big or nothing like that. He just probably don't want to make 147. He don't want to make the weight right now. That's all. So that's why he kind of negotiated one. I guess make this one at 150.
Okay, that's a bad. Yeah, last thing, I know fighters, I know y'all don't like to look ahead. You focus on your tasks in front of you. But let's just say you get through this,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna assume you're gonna kind of go to that 47. Have a lot of options there.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna be looking for? You looking for a title shot off some momentum? Are you looking for a big money fight, combination of two? Where does your vision see going? Assuming we get past this test right here after this.
I mean,
Considering where
yeah,
you at in your career.
maybe go for a belt or something like that. Go for something at 140, 47. Definitely nothing at 40, so probably at 147, go for something like that. If it's, it just, the thing is with this, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Boxing, bro, you literally never know. I never know. I never thought I was going to fight Conor Benn at 150.
Yeah.
I never thought that before. So it's like, yeah, with that, bro, I just, it might be something big. It might be a title shot out there for me, or it might just be a big fight. I mean, you never know with this. So I'm going to, after this, I'm going to see what's up. Go back to the drawing board and, see what's on the table for me.
Okay, bet. And yeah, that's a good answer. And obviously, you always with the glory, you
Yo,
want the
last
money and
one,
everything.
Daryl. We
And I
gotta
was
go,
really
man.
more so asking that question in terms of where you at in your career, considering I've already accomplished this 2 times over here. I did this, did that, and everything. But either way, man, I'm looking to support you, man. Hope you do your thing out there, bro. Go ahead and do what you gotta do, boss.
My dog, thank you, bro. All
All
the way
right,
in
yo,
all the way
appreciate you,
in
man.
HCX. All right,
Oh
bro.
yeah, y'all are cousins. Y'all out here
Yep.
anyways.
I be in Houston, bro. I stay out there too. My kids stay in Houston, so I'm Houston, Vegas, New Orleans. That's where I'm at.
Already. Y'all take it easy. All right,
All
All
right,
now.
right,
brother.
Daryl. All right, later. Yo, Regis, man, thank you very much for pulling up, man. I'm gonna support these clips. I'm gonna keep supporting you, brother, and I'm hoping you pull it off, man. We behind you at Cigar Talk, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
All right, man. Have a great day, bro.
All right, bro. Thanks. I'll let y'all, bro.
All right, later.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Y'all crazy, bro. Yo, chat, man. They said boy look like a Golden Globe. That is Golden Globe head. What? Nah, chat. Y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin' tonight, chat. All right, yo. Let me get to this next guest in a bit. I got 2 more guests. Ready to pull up. And then let's talk some boxing. Matter of fact, let's talk some boxing real quick before I bring up the next guest. Let's talk some boxing real quick before I bring up the next guest. I wanna get a couple people up here to cook. I want to talk some boxing real quick before I bring up the next guest. Let me see. Hold up, because I wrote my notes down what I wanted to talk about. We had a couple joints to talk about. All right. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk. Let's talk about Usyk, y'all. I want to talk about Usyk, y'all. Usyk is about to fight a kickboxer. I don't even know this guy's name. I never even heard of him. Have y'all heard of him? This kickboxer guy? I don't know him. Kickboxer. But what I do know is y'all told me that this guy cleans out the division. That's what y'all said. They said, yo, Naj, you hating on Usyk. He cleans out the division. If he's cleaning out the division, there's a man by the name of Agit Kabayel. Where my bombs at, man? Oh, it's my first day back in a minute. Where my goddamn sounds at? My fucking bomb, bro. Hold up. Agit Kabayel. Kabiel, I've been telling y'all that this guy, I think, is the best heavyweight in the world. Kabiel, best body puncher at the heavyweight division. Usyk is weak against body punches. I'm just saying, I would like to see that fight, bro. I want to see that fight, Kabiel. I want to see that fight. And I know that Usyk, who, again, great fighter. We're not going to take away from him. He is a great fighter. He is a great fighter. I'm just saying is right now, it seems like to me, Usyk is just trying to take the easy challenges to go out. And I get it. If that's what you want to do, cool. Cool. I'm okay with it. I'm not hating. Get your bag. I'm not a hater. Get your bag up. I just think if a guy is going to go and get the bag up, then we as fans accordingly have to judge that accordingly. First, he called out Deontay Wilder. Huh? Deontay Wilder? Respectfully. And then he's going to act like my boy. He said first, him and his team said, I'm not a hater. High level, what's up? A side in the building. Scam side, what's popping? All I'm saying is, the first thing his team said when the Kabiel talk started happening, they said this guy doesn't sell. He doesn't sell any tickets. Kabiel, we can't, we can't fight him. He doesn't sell any tickets. That's what they said. I get Kabiel's last fight in Germany sold out. 13,000 tickets sold out. What do you mean he doesn't sell tickets? I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. I'm saying, listen, I'm not taking away from Usyk as a great fighter. I believe he's a great fighter. I do believe that. I do believe that. What I'm saying is that when y'all come over here and tell me he's cleaning out the divisions and he's in the table with Muhammad Ali, they told me that. They said he's at the table with Ali. That's what they told me. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ali fighting Agit Kabiel. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm letting you know right now. Ali fighting Kabiel. I'm letting you know that right now. Straight up. Straight up. Usyk is that guy, bro. I mean, he's one of them. He's one of them. He's one of them. He's one of them, but I just feel like y'all gassing it too crazy. Y'all gassing it too crazy. That's all I'm saying. They said Usyk at the table with Muhammad Ali, the guy that fought Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Kenny Norton. What? Nah, bro. We not doing that. We not doing that. Naji criticized Usyk, I criticized Shakur. Nah, high level, you be hating on Shakur, bro. I don't be hating on Usyk. You be hating. Salute to Regis Prograis, though, man. I'm going for him. He's American. I'm going for him. I'm pulling for him. Let me just drop the link real quick for my next special guest pulls up. We got two more special guests today. I got Robert Merryweather Jr. I don't know if y'all familiar with him. Robert Merryweather, I said Jr. He's actually the third. Robert Merryweather the third. Great fighter. I watched him on Zufa Boxing. Zufa Boxing is coming up today, y'all. I watched him on Zufa Boxing maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I was very impressed. I said, man, I got to bring this kid up here. I got to learn more about him. I got to learn more about him. And then we got Nahir Albright. Let me drop a bomb for Nahir Albright. I respect Nahir Albright. That fight he just had with Frank Martin, bruh. Nahir a dog, bruh. Nahir Albright is a dog. And I just seen him that he working at the hospital. He had the hospital uniform, the scrubs on, and he's shadow boxing in the hospital. I respected that. I got a lot of respect for Nahir Albright. And I want to speak to him. Nahir Albright is a bum? Nah, come on. We not doing that. Nah, we not doing. He not no bum. If he was a bum, Frank Martin would have won. And I bet on Frank Martin. I can't say that he's a bum. That's crazy. Nahir Albright is a dog, bro. He ain't no bum, bro. Yeah, we got to get him to sing, man. We got to get him to bust a note or two. Yeah, Nahir Albright a dog, bro. He can't, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I bet on Frank Martin. Me and Shakur, matter of fact, me and Shakur Stevenson, we made a bet. He like, yo, I'm telling you, Nahir gonna beat Frank. I'm like, nah, bro. Frank gonna beat him. Frank gonna beat him. That was a great fight. Nahir hurt Frank at the end. Great fight. Oh, Cyrus, what's popping? We got to stop playing Nahir like he a bad fighter now. That's a fact. Nahir Albright deserves more credit, bro. And he deserves more spotlight. I got it. That's why I wanted to have him up here today, because he deserves more spotlight. Asked, did he sing that song because of Greg Hackett? What? What Greg Hackett got to do with that? All right, hold on. Let me drop the link real quick before my next guest comes. He's on the way. Let me drop the link real quick, man. Let me drop the link real quick. All right, link is in the chat. Come pull up real quick, y'all, before my next guest arrives. I want y'all, let's talk about number one. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk fighting the kickboxer. I want to know what y'all think. Is it valid? You respect it? And then I want to also talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney and Romero have been going back and forth on social media, and it seems like it's about to be a rumble. Devin Haney versus Romero, bro. I like that fight, man. I like that fight, actually. I don't think if I gotta go, I don't think Rolly could beat him. I don't think Rolly could beat him. But I also didn't think Rolly could beat Ryan. I didn't think that either. I didn't think Rolly would beat Ryan either, bro. And Rolly definitely got the power. However, we just saw Devin Haney fight a guy with power named Brian Norman Jr. We just saw Devin Haney fight a guy that had power. I don't want to hear y'all take away from Brian Norman Jr. Because Brian Norman Jr. was a guy, when we talked about it in here, y'all sat here and told me Brian Norman Jr. was going to beat up Devin Haney. Y'all told me that. Y'all told me that. Devin Haney tamed him. He tamed him with counter shots, and he tamed him with that jab. And we got to give a lot of respect to Devin Haney for that. Get Rolly in here. All right, I'll hit a Rolly. Let's get Rolly. See, now B Norman is cheeks now. Come on, bro. Now B Norman is cheeks. Nah, we not doing that. We not doing that, bro. Y'all sat up here and told me Brian Norman Jr. was going to stop Devin Haney. People told me that. We not going to act like he's cheeks now. That Devin neutralized him. Uh-oh, my boy in the building, GHB, Greg Hackett, that's my boy. GHB TV, one of the best in the business at breaking this shit down, bro. Actually, he might be the best in the business. I can't lie. Greg Hackett is a beast with this. Salute, Greg. Yeah, I'm going to get Rolly. Y'all want Rolly in here? Y'all want Rolly? I can hit up Rolly. Matter of fact, it's crazy. I'll tell y'all this quick story before I get to the next guest, because the next guest is on the way. Yo, Rolly's a funny guy, man. I'm going to tell y'all this. All right, so look, let me tell you my quick Rolly story. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do this for y'all, for the fans. I might go live when we do this, me and Rolly. I spoke to Rolly recently. Me and Rolly had a conversation recently. I went to, all right, so this was the night after Shakur Stevenson's big win against Teofimo Lopez, right? Shakur beat Teo, dominated him, easy work. Shakur beat him easy, dominated Teofimo Lopez. So after the fight, I'm there. Shakur like, yo, we about to have a little after party because Shakur like to play ping pong. So he like, yo, I rented out this ping pong spot. Come through, pull up. I'm like, all right, bet. Let's do it. So we playing, you know, Shakur, he playing ping pong, niggas playing ping pong. And then they have this they got the big giant Connect 4 on the side. I need y'all to know, Cigar Talk is one of the best motherfuckers in Connect 4 that you ever seen. I'm nice with that Connect 4, bro. Seen you with Benny the Butcher. Yeah, Benny's my guy, man. Benny the Butcher's my dog. Salute Benny. That's my dog. Brush your head one time for the chat. I got you. Come on, man. I got another commentary gig coming up. No hat Naj. When I commentate, no hat Naj. When I commentate on stream, it's the hat. Commentary, no hat Naj. I got another one coming up in a couple months. In a couple weeks. So look, let me finish the story. Let me finish the story. Oh yeah, Cyrus, we could get it in. So look. This is after the Shakur fight, right? Shakur beats T.O. He like, yo, pull up. We about to go play some ping pong, nigga, come through. I'm celebrating. I was like, all right, bet. Let's do it. So I pull up. My girl with me, by the way. My girl is there. My girl is with me. So I'm playing, me and her's playing Connect 4. They got the big giant Connect 4. So me and her playing Connect 4. And I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, I'm like that in Connect 4, bruh. Where my bomb at? I'm like that in Connect 4. I'm one of the best Connect 4 players ever. Ever. In history. So I'm playing Connect 4 with my girl. I'm whooping her ass. I don't play that game. I don't just let her win because she a girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm whooping her ass. What happens is Terrence Crawford pull up. Terrence Crawford come up on me. Playing Connect 4 with my girl. Terrence Crawford pull up on me. He like, oh, you think you nice? This is what he said. I'm like, yeah, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, this me, bro. I'm one of the best at Connect 4. Fuck you talking about? I swear to God, this is what happened. Terrence Crawford come up to me like, yo, you think you nice? I know somebody that's better than you at Connect 4. I told him, I looked Bud in his eyes. I said, nigga, there's no one better than me at Connect 4. This is what I do, bro. I'm nice. So he goes, I got a nigga right now. We could put up the bread that he'll beat you at Connect 4. I said, how much bread you talking? He go, I'm only talking big bread. So I said, okay. I put 100 on it, right? Put 100 on it. You know, that's what he said to Trey Songz. I told Crawford, I said, big bread, put up 10,000 that your man can't beat me in Connect 4, nigga. Put up 10,000 your man can't beat me in Connect 4. Promise you, swear to God, real shit. Right? So what happens is he calls the guy. He like, yo, let me call him. Do you know who he called? Y'all know who he called? Take a guess, chat, who he called. I'm about to bring a hold up. My next guest in the building. Let me wrap up the story. My next guest is here. Y'all know who he called. Y'all know who he called. Once Crawford pull up, that ain't your girl no more. Nigga, what? This is me, bro. Y'all crazy? Y'all niggas crazy? What's wrong with y'all niggas, man? Come on, it's me. This Cigar Talk, baby. Come on, man. Come on, man. Terrence Crawford called Rolly. Let me drop the bomb. Rolly. He called Rolly. He was like, Rolly's the best nigga in Connect 4. And I'm like, Rolly? What? Man, hell no. Rolly ain't beating me in no goddamn Connect 4. Swear to God. I told him, I said, put up 10,000 then. Put up 10,000. I'll beat Rolly for 10,000 right now. Swear to God. So he FaceTimes Rolly. I'm on the FaceTime with Rolly. Rolly's sitting here like, yo, you know, Rolly got that voice. Rolly, he talk like, he's like, I bet you I'll beat you. Get the fuck. What's up then? Now, we at the spot right now. Me, Terrence Crawford, Shakur, everybody in here. Rolly, pull up 10,000 and I'll go live. And we can play Connect 4 for 10,000. And he was like, yo, I got a flight in the morning. This is what he said. I said, nigga, you want to make this 10 or what? Nigga, get over here. But he said he got a flight in the morning. We couldn't make it happen. That's what he said. So I'm letting y'all know, me and Rolly are going to play for the big bag Connect 4. I'm going to stream it live. Me versus Rolly. So I say that to say I'm gonna bring Rolly up here for y'all so he can confirm the story because I was talking my shit that night. I was lit. I was off a couple margaritas that night. Lit. Yo, good buddy. Hold on. Let me bring up my guest, good buddy. Come back up after this. I'll see you in chat. All right. Yeah, Rolly. Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's a fact. Me and Rolly was talking crazy in Connect 4. All right, hold on. Let me bring up my guest. I'm going to tell y'all the stories later. I got mad stories behind the scenes, y'all. I got mad stories. All right, but hold up. Let me drop a bomb. This next guest right here, I was so impressed with this young man. I watched him on Zufa Boxing a couple of weeks ago. I watched him. This was the first time I heard his name before, but I never really seen his fights. I just heard his name, like, because it's close to Mayweather. It's like Meriweather. So I'm like, is this Mayweather cousin? Who is this nigga? Who is this? You know what I'm saying? And then I watched him for the first times. I heard his name a bunch of times. And I was like, oh, this kid is the real deal. This kid is looking like he is one of those guys. If you're not familiar, please get familiar. They call him King. They call him King Robert. That's what they call him, King Robert. And yeah, they said if I lose to Rolly, I'm unsubscribing. chill. I ain't gonna lose to Rolly, nigga. Come on, it's me versus Rolly. Nah, come on. All right, but hold on. Let's get to stories after. Let me bring up this next guest because I wanna make sure at Cigar Talk we're putting a spotlight on the guys that are gonna be the next generation. These guys that are the next generation, we got to talk about them, we got to support them, and we got to hear their story. So without further ado, let me bring up this guy. Like I said, I saw him on Zufa Boxing, and he was beating the shit out of old boy. Oh, my God. I was very impressed. Let me bring him up, man. King Robert Merryweather III has entered the building. Yo.
Yeah, man.
What's up, brother?
Not much. I was just listening to that story though that you was talking about, bro. That's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. I got mad stories, but that was just one of them. Me and Rolly gonna get busy for real.
Being in the Floyd gym, I just seen Rolly come in. He come in the gym with Connect chest all the time. So I don't.
Wait, hold on. Rolly used to be bringing Connect 4 to the gym.
Yes, like every day.
Oh, okay. I like that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get to it. Listen, man, I just saw you on Zufa Boxing. Like I said, I heard your name before, but I ain't never really seen you. But I heard your name and I watched it, and I was very impressed, bro. I was like, oh man, this kid looking like one of those ones. How did you feel, right? That was your first night on Zufa Boxing, the big new platform, Paramount, all the stuff on it. How did you feel?
I felt great. It was my first time getting it's not my first time getting a big shot, but I feel like that was my like real opportunity to really show who I am, and I had to seize the opportunity. It was just a fun night, and I had to show everybody who I am.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you definitely did that. Now, one of the things I guess that's interesting about the whole Zufa Boxing is they give like performance bonuses or whatever. Like you get bonuses based on how you perform. I believe they said you was performance of the night, and Dana said I think you got a $50,000 bonus. What did that mean to you to get the performance of the night?
It was very sentimental to me because I haven't been able to make something like that in my life. But to be able to make something like that for the first time in one sitting, in one fight, it was a big time for me, and I just felt like that was on my mind the whole camp actually when they told us that that performance of the night was going to be a bonus. You know, that's something new to boxing. So
yeah,
when they brought that to my attention, I mean, I was thinking that the whole camp, and then I told Max Kellerman and Andre Ward and all the guys for the fighter meeting, I told them I was going to get it. I just had to make sure that I was able to get it, and I haven't fought in a year before that, so I had to make sure that I was able to just be comfortable after this fight. But after this fight, I mean, I've been turning it up in the gym. I wanted more and more.
Did you feel ring rust? You said you've been off for a year. Did you feel ring rust at all? Like, you know, timing was a little different. It took you, or did you feel sharp immediately?
I felt sharp immediately. It was only thing with him, he was a rugged guy. Like he was taking a lot of big shots. So It was a good, you know, fight for me to take, just to be able to come back and get my ring rust out. Although I didn't really feel like I had ring rust, but you know, whatever I did have, I feel like I just been able to execute more and just become a better fighter for this next fight coming up.
For sure. So talk to me about Zufa boxing in general, bro, because there's a lot that's been made about Zufa. Some people scared. The fans are like, oh my God, they're coming, they're taking over. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that's been happening with Zufa. When they first approached you, what was your mentality? Was you more like, I'm excited? Were you kind of like, I don't know about this? What was your mentality when Zufa boxing first approached
For me, I mean, whoever was going to give me an opportunity, that's all I've been asking for my whole boxing career. So, you know, I've been around, you know, Top Rank and Floyd and PBC and all those guys, but just being able to have some people put a really good backing behind me with a good platform, and you know, we got a good stable now. Is I just feel like with Zufa around, I mean, it's gonna be able to push my career to the next level.
Did you speak to Dana White? Did you get an opportunity to talk to him direct?
I haven't talked to Dana. I've talked to Dana about, you know, just with bonus stuff, but other than that, I haven't really talked to Dana. I've been talking to the a lot of guys with Zufa, like Ish
Yeah,
got me in. You know, Ryan Scala,
yeah,
and
yep, yep.
you know, all the guys up there, Charles, Mike Styles, all the guys up there, they're great guys, and I just appreciate them to having my back and knowing that they see some talent, and you know, I'm here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got to work your way up to Dana. Dana got to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to work your way up to talk to him. But tell me about that, because you were at the Mayweather gym, you know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, right? Like as a young kid, you was at the Mayweather gym, I believe. Were you ever signed to you know, Mayweather Promotions?
Yeah, I was signed when I was 17, 18. So, you know, I wasn't getting any fights or anything. So it was like it's kind of like a bump in the road for me, which kind of made me how do I turn this off? Huh? You know? I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was with Floyd when I was a kid. So I'm still a kid, low key, a little bit. That's what my mom
Yeah.
told me.
Yeah.
But you know, when I was 17, 18, I was with them, and I only had one fight throughout the whole year. I had a million training camp, so it was kind of difficult for me to just be able to stay focused and stay on the goal when my goal wasn't really happening for me. Not being able to get in the ring and just have fun, and it wasn't happening. So uh, I got out of that situation, and you know, now we're in Zufa, and I already got another fight lined up soon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can you release the date? When's the date?
It's in April. I don't know if I can release the date. I already
All right, but
have.
in April though.
It's in April though.
Okay. Hold on, but tell me about that, right? Because you got to think, right? Like, you know, and you obviously I'm 37, so you're a bit younger than me. But coming up, you know, Floyd was my guy. That was my Ali, right? Like Floyd is this, you know what I'm saying? This is my generation's Ali. And you doing pads with him. I'm sure you excited, like, yo, I'm in the Mayweather gym, all of this stuff going on. But then you don't get the fights like you said that you want, right? Like they got you inactive. How hard was that for you mentally, right? It's like to be like, all right, I'm in the presence of greatness. I think I'm in a situation that might be able to work, but it's not going the way that you want it to go. To paint that picture of your mind frame while you was in that.
Man, I've been around Floyd since I was 10, and I came. He seen me like when I grew up, about 14, 15, and around that time, that's when I was really around him a lot. So it was just training, running, doing all types of stuff. But you know, being in that predicament, being 15, I'm like, all right, I want to. He kind of influenced me to going pro a little older. I'm a little younger than I should have, or just starting a career that, you know, I was a little young, but even then, I feel like it was the best for me at this day and age now that I think about it. But the end of the day, just being around guys like Floyd Mayweather and seeing who he brings around, and I mean, it was a big influence for me. But seeing things like that and then not fighting, I mean, it was a big setback for me, mentally, and me like I just wasn't feeling it at that time. But you know, now I feel like it's I got a good backing behind me now, and I'm able to just have fun and become a sport again. It's just a fun, not a hobby, but I guess it started as boxing started as a hobby at first, and it became a job with just having to go to the gym with no goals in mind or nothing set. But now I'm back to having fun and just making this like just something fun I can really just appreciate and love.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess I'm trying to understand the politics of the boxing business, right? Like fans always interested in the business of things because we don't go through it, right? So we hear the stories of the fighters and try to understand. Was it difficult for you navigating the politics of trying to like do all of this? Because I would assume, right, like you and Carmel are both there at around the same time. I feel like y'all are similar ages or whatever the case is. Was it politics in terms of like, yo, I'm just trying to get a fight and it's not happening? Like, why do you think it wasn't happening in terms of trying to make like fights, go on?
To be honest, I don't really know. I just know like around the time I think it was Leonard Ellerby. He was running Mayweather Promotions, but now he's not with Mayweather Promotions. And at that time, a lot of the guys wasn't even fighting. It wasn't just me. It was a lot of the Mayweather fighters weren't fighting. It was a lot of stagnant fights going on with the guys. I had one fight in December, and then I didn't end up fighting again until like June. But even then, it was a lot of camps that I end up having, but I didn't end up fighting. Like I was supposed to fight on Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. I was gonna
Yeah.
Fight immediately after Caleb's fight. So I had my gloves on. I was warming up, and then they let me know that I wasn't fighting over.
Hold up, at the actual fight? Oh, yeah. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. I would have been tight, bro. That's crazy. At the actual fight?
Yeah, that was the start. So after that, it was a lot of times where just a couple days before the fight, they let me know like I'm not fighting. But I had the opponent and everything, so it was just a lot of empty work that I was putting in. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was good for my career. Now I feel like it's definitely elevated my game and things like that. But now I'm able to have a goal in mind, and I know when my next go around is.
Well, I applaud you, brother, for even having the mental capacity to get past that, because that's not an easy thing to deal with when you somebody with aspirations and goals. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud you for that. How difficult would you feel like, all right, post that, right? Like, all right, cool. We out the Mayweather situation. I'm trying to move on. For me, I'm looking at you, like at least what I saw the other day on Zufa, I'm like, how did everybody not want to sign this kid? This kid looks like the next, he looking like the real deal. Can you talk about like where all the other promoters were at? Like when you get out, all right, you out the Mayweather situation, was everybody trying to holler at you? Was it tough to get people to buy in? How did you feel about the business once you got out of the Mayweather promotions? Let them talk, Pops. Let's go. We doing it.
So, I mean, every single promoter and manager, they end up telling me that they was thinking that I was still with Floyd. And even then, when like around the time I was done with Floyd, like guys like Jay Prince and Top Rank and just a lot of those promoters, they were all saying the same thing. Like they think I was with Floyd, so they didn't want to really,
Oh, so people didn't know you were actually out the deal at that point. Gotcha.
I was letting them know, but they didn't really take it into consideration because I mean Floyd got a lot of pull in the boxing game, so
sure.
They're not just gonna let what I say. I'm just a young kid, and they're gonna look at me a little different. They're gonna have to go through Floyd at the end of the day at that point. But now, finally we got through all that. It was a little difficult to just get an opportunity now, but we finally we just had to take a little gamble with Zufa, and I feel like it was a good gamble. I feel like Zufa is going to be a really big platform. It already is kind of low key. So now we just got to grow the brand.
Absolutely. So tell me, when you speak to Zufa, right? Do you feel like, because I feel like, to me, out of everybody I saw, you feel like the guy that Zufa can build around, right? Like, we got to build this platform into something big. We got to sign all these new guys, and we need a star. To me, your performance felt like you was the guy saying, yo, I'm here. Like, I'm the one. Do it. What do they say to you in terms of, like, we want to build around you? Like, how do they talk to you about building your career?
I mean, just like you said, I mean, I feel like they think that I can be a star as well. So they're definitely gonna be pushing me. They already pushing me a lot more than I've ever been pushed. And I know that they want to see a big time performance out of me. So I just gotta, you know, do my end of the deal too as well. So they're gonna push me, and I just gotta be able to perform.
Now, what do you think about the belts, Rob? You know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot made about Zufa, right? Zufa got a belt. And then there's, like we saw recently, Ja Opataya, he got stripped of his IBF belt. How did that ever play into how you looked at Zufa? Just like, you know, me being able to go for other belts versus the Zufa belt? Or were you kind of just like, man, I'm going to just take a chance with this and it is what it is?
I mean, at the end of the day, Zufa never said that you can't fight for other sanctions. I mean, they already said that they don't recognize them, but it's not, they cannot recognize them, but they say you can fight for them. They didn't say that you just can't fight for them, especially with them being with Turkey, you know, on the ring cards, you can fight for any belt that you want to, but they recognize the Zufa belt and the ring belt. So, you know, like I said it before on Ring Magazine. You know, my focus is the ring belt and the Zufa belt. You know, and then after I said that, a lot of people were saying that I was just, you know, downplaying all the other sanctions, which it wasn't true. You know, the other sanctions have been around for my whole life, so I can't just downplay all the sanctions and what they have done. But at the end of the day, what my goal in mind right now is for the Zufa belt and the ring belt.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you're a young man that, you know, you have a lot of experience, right? Like you've been in the ring sparring a lot of the top guys. I saw you spar Gervonta Davis. Can you describe that? You know what I'm saying? What was that like for you, that experience?
I was young, so I'm not gonna sit here and say like he really was trying to take my head off, because I've seen when he's been in sparring with guys, and he's really trying to take their head off.
He's trying to really go at you.
Yeah, I've seen it firsthand in person, so I'm not gonna say he did that. But at 15, 16 years old, I was nervous, like definitely nervous. When I think what first happened, I was talking to Floyd, and Floyd was like, go ask Tank to get some sparring. And I was a little nervous just to ask, and I was like, all right, well, let me see what they say. And you know, Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, all those guys, they just took me, and it was like, yeah, for sure, champ, for sure, champ. And you know, after that, the next day was Monday. I came in, I seen him stop a guy or two right before I was supposed to get in the ring.
Oh, I know you was like, oh my God, oh no.
Man, my heart was beating so hard. I was so nervous, but you know, I got in the ring and I did my job.
Yeah. Did you feel like that experience kind of helped you in the long run?
Definitely. I feel like those guys definitely pushed me, especially Tank. I feel like Tank definitely pushed me. Just being in the ring with him, I feel like he's a smarter boxer than a lot of people give him credit for. You know, he's able to set things up, set up traps. You know, be able to just he's a great boxer. You know, a lot of guys just take away from that. You know, they just think he's a good power puncher. And that's not it. And it kind of elevated my game to be able to set up traps just like him, or even set up a punch that I like just like him.
Now, how much different is sparring a guy? And I know you were young, but sparring a guy like Tank versus sparring a guy like Shakur. How much different is it, like from a fighter standpoint? You know, both of those guys.
They both got great IQ, but I just feel like it's you know, with Tank, you know, he's a little shorter, and he's going to set up his shots a little differently than Shakur. With Shakur, he's gonna let his hands go a little bit differently too. So with Tank, you got to be able to focus on him just setting up that one big shot or that two big shots. But with Shakur, he's just gonna let that jab go and just stay on the defensive until you overly you reach or something, and he's gonna capitalize. So
Did you feel like they IQs was on the same level?
yeah, to a degree. I feel like they just got two different stances on how they fight. That's just all it is. They both have great IQs. It's just how they fight is two totally different fighters, and I don't really like when guys try to compare them. You can't really compare them on how they fight. You just gotta say who's the better fighter at the end of the day.
Right. All right. What about Devin? You sparred Devin too, right?
Yeah.
Is this all similar? Like, those three guys, are they similar, or do you feel like Devin's a little different than the other two?
Now with Devin, I sparred him when I was about 16, and he was trying to take my head off.
Oh, Devin was trying to punch. Devin was punching.
Yeah, but I had to show him I ain't one of them. Like it was a great bump, and I definitely appreciate him to just even give me the opportunity to get in the ring with him. So he's a great fighter too. He got a great jab. That's what I always tell everybody. Like I feel like Devin had one of the best jabs that I ever sparred. Like him, I like Shakur's jab as well. But Dev had a difference with jab. But other than that, I mean, I feel like the IQ level was a little different between him and Shakur and Tank. Like, I feel like he's more of a reaction type of guy. He's gonna go off of a reaction and just pure rhythm and what he knows on his own body. Like he's not gonna really think about what he got going on.
Okay. How do you, and I know this is kind of a hard question, right? Because you're only what, 10-0? 10-0?
10-0.
How do you feel like you elevate to get to the star level, right? Like everybody's trying to get there, obviously in the ring, but like what kind of things do you feel like you have to do to get to the point where everybody know King Rob is out here? What you feel like you have to do?
I just feel like I keep doing what I'm doing and obviously, elevate what I'm doing as well. Sometimes I just watch what I did in my last fight in January, and I just feel like I gotta improve. I could have got him out of there, and I didn't. So at the end of the day, I gotta be able to cater to the fans as well, not just do my job, but not just do my job and win, but just be able to showcase to the fans, like they want to see knockouts as well. So I got to do my job for those two, the fans as well.
Well, talk about that, because they, like I said, it was two sides of the coin. I think most people were saying they were very impressed with your performance, and then there's always going to be haters. You can't avoid it. When you in public, that's what come with it. But there was some people saying, well, he didn't stop him. He should have stopped him. Talk about that. Like, do you feel like you could have stopped him? Do you feel like he was just a tough guy to stop? Like, what you think about that? Like, as far as the stoppage was concerned in your last bout?
I feel like I could have, but a lot of things was into that too as well. So, like, I had got sick, I think 2 days or 3 days before the fight. So my dad was on me about he didn't even want me to fight. He wanted me to pull out, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity. I feel like this was a huge opportunity for me. So I had to do what I had to do just to get in the ring. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna put an excuse on it. He was just a tough fighter. Like I was hitting him with everything in the kitchen sink.
Sure did.
Even in the last round, I turned it up, and Thomas Taylor even said, "Show me something," to Caesar, and he ended up throwing like 5 punches right after he said that. So, he was just a tough fighter, and I take my hat off to him. But at the end of the day, I just got to show there's levels.
HBCU Spotlight says, since he turned pro early, did he finish school at home? He sounds super educated.
And thank you. That's all my mom. She I went to school like it was a homeschool kind of thing, but I went to school once a week, and you know, I ended up graduating at 16 with
Wait,
a.
hold on. Homeschool? Wait, you got homeschooled or you went to school?
I went to school. It was like an online school, but I went to like physical school once a week, and I did that like my whole entire high school career just for boxing, just to be able to go to the tournaments, and then after COVID had hit, I had stopped doing the tournaments, and then you know junior year hit, and they said I can do my junior year and senior year together. I took the opportunity to go pro because I had Floyd in my ear about going pro, so I was like, let's do it. I want to go ahead and do that, and I ended up just getting honors. I got a scholarship right now if I want to take it at any school in Nevada, and I got a 3.9. I had a 3.9 GPA.
Damn, okay. King Cam Dad says, "What up, nephew? Keep doing your thing. We proud of you."
I appreciate it.
Yo, salute. Hold on, so
Hey,
tell
y'all
me.
doing your thing too, Cam.
Wait, say that again.
I said they doing their thing too.
Hold on, but tell me that though. Like, do you feel like I always think it's interesting when a guy goes pro as young as you, right? Because it's like I feel like you kind of miss out on the kid element of stuff, right? Like, did you get a chance to like go to prom and do like all the stuff that the kids be doing? You ain't do none of that.
Nah, I mean even then I didn't really have. I'm not gonna say I didn't have a great childhood because I have both of my parents in my life and they were doing their job to just be able to take care of me and raise me a great but now I just feel like when I look back at it I didn't really have much of a childhood anyway without school. Like I
Yeah.
didn't. It was a point in time I won every single tournament by the way when I after I did this, but I used to go to I used to go back home in Kentucky for every holiday, but my dad had made me stay back home with him and work. Like we was just training every single day during Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's, all of that. I'm talking about 3 a.m. Uh, whenever we had to work, we worked, and I obviously at that point in time I hated it because I was 11. I was like 11 years old, and being 11 years old, I wanted to go out. I wanted to go back home, hang out with the fam, just be able to have fun, be a kid. But at the end of the day, my dad had made me he made me work, and after that, I ended up winning every single tournament that whole year. I got best boxer in almost every single tournament that year as well. So I think I'll end up going. I think I won 5 or 6 tournaments that year. So at the end of the day, I wasn't really worried about prom or anything like that when I got a little older. So I'm just glad now that that's all past me. I can kind of like
Yeah.
be myself now.
No, I like that. Listen, it's to get to where you want to go. These are the sacrifices that you got to make that everybody ain't making. So, I applaud you for even being able to take those steps to do that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's the sacrifices is huge. I mean, it's been a lot of sacrificing with just time and outside of boxing type of things like and a lot of people kind of take that for granted, but I got to do what I got to do.
Just 2 more questions before I get to my next guest. Where do you want to take this? Like I said, you're a young man. I feel like you just starting to really make your name. I was very impressed with you on Zufa Boxing. Where do you want to take this thing? Like, what's the goals? Are you like world champion? Are you like, I just want to make some money? Are you like legacy matters? Where do you want to take this thing?
I feel like obviously I want to be a world champion. I've been wanting to be a world champion since I was a kid, and since I started boxing at 7 years old. I've been wanting to be a world champion. I wanted to be an undisputed world champion. So at the end of the day, I feel like I can make that happen. And I got some great goals in mind. I want to become a world champion and then a undisputed world champion, multi-time undisputed world champion, and definitely make some money as well. That's not off the table. I want to make some money, and I just want to be able to live a great life after boxing as well. I don't want to, like Bud said, I don't want to let boxing retire me. I want to retire from boxing.
Yeah, for sure. No, that makes sense. Well, the last thing I wanted to ask you, I wanted to ask you because I feel like you and Carmel were coming up around the same time as like similar ages in the gym. Y'all were sparring, I'm sure, right? Did a lot of sparring. Is that somebody like, you know, y'all learned a lot from each other? It was kind of a rivalry there. Like, what was the vibe between you and Carmel?
I mean, we it's a lot of you know, it's a rivalry, but we also work a lot. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like we didn't work since we were 9 years old. Like we cool, like we real cool. He since we end up fighting in the amateurs, and then I moved out here, and we used to spar like 4 times a week, type deal. Like we spar 4 times a week when we were kids, and then growing up, we also sparred. So you know, it's all cool. Like, but you know, it's boxing. So at the end of the day, I know it's a one man sport, and you know that I've been asked this question a million times, so I'm already knowing. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna fight for me?
You know how the media do. You know how the media do, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all. I already know how it is. Like, boxing is a one man sport, like I said. So you know, we're gonna end up fighting one day. But you know, we sparred a million times. It was great work.
Okay. Well, listen, man. Yo, I'm thankful. Thank you for coming on the platform, man. I really support what you're doing, young man. I'm looking forward to seeing, like I said, you look like one of the bright stars in this sport. And as you continue to grow, what you 20, 21?
21. I just turned 21 in 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. See, this is the age where girls start. Don't let them girls get you unfocused, brother. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay focused right now because you're doing something bigger than all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate it. But I can't. I don't let that happen.
All right, yo, King Robert Merryweather III. I appreciate you pulling up. Tell me your next fight again. You said April?
It's in April, ZB5. So make sure y'all tune in. Paramount Plus, Zufa Boxing. You know, I'm gonna be probably gonna be on the prelims. So just make sure y'all tune in. April.
All right, man. I want to keep supporting you, bro. I'm gonna hit you up.
All right, for sure. Appreciate you.
All right, later. Yo, I like that young man, bro. I like that young man right there. He 21. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He said he was with Floyd, but it didn't work out, and he trying to break out. I like this. I like this last performance, man. Yeah, Tego, salute, man. We got to support that young man. I got to expose the next generation too, not just the stars of today. All right, let me bring up my last guest, man, before we get to the cooking. Let me bring up my last guest before we get to the cooking. This guy right here, man, he's made me a fan for real. I ain't gonna cap. He's made me a fan of his work, of what he's done. I'm interested to hear more about his story. He just recently fought Frank Martin. Ended up in a draw, but a very close fight. Could have went either way, to be honest. And I want to hear some more, man. Hit the goddamn like button. Y'all bugging out. Hit the fucking like button. I don't do all this so y'all can play these games, man. Hit the like button, man. Hold up. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Yo, hit that like button, man. All right. Let me get to my last special guest, bro. R&B night at Cigar Talk. Yeah, man. Yo, this guy, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I said that on Twitter. I'm like, if I got beat in a fight and this dude starts singing after, I gotta jump him in the parking lot. I can't, we're not doing that. We're not gonna let him just do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're not gonna just show all the talent on me. Hell no. We're not doing that. But this guy right here, Nahir Albright, I'm very impressed with what he's done with his fight. And I think he deserves more recognition and more credit than he's been getting. And that's the reason I asked to have him on the show today. Just don't let the nigga sing. Stop playing. Yo, come on, don't do that. We might ask him to bust a note or something, nigga. I like what he doing, man. I need to stop, man. Nahir is Naji twin. What? We don't look nothing alike. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all bugging out today. I got the Prosecco on deck. Hold up. Let me pop this real quick before we get to the guests. Make sure it don't explode everywhere. Pause. Pause. Hold up. All right. All right, bet. All right. Let me bring up my next special guest, man. This guy right here, like I said, I think he's from Jersey. Might be Jersey or Philly. But I want to get more into his story. The biggest DB3 op. That is hilarious. All right, let me bring him up, man. Nahir Albright has entered the building.
Yo, what's up, Brody?
Yo, what's going on, my man? How you living, bro?
I'm good, man. Chilling, man.
Yo, I appreciate you coming to pull up on me, man.
Nah, for sure. I appreciate you for putting me on, bro.
Nah, for sure. Yo, listen. Hold on, I gotta pull. I've been drinking mimosas this morning. I gotta pull up real quick. Yo, this last fight you just had, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been aware of you for some time. I wouldn't say I was a fan, but I would watch the stuff you did. But this fight made me a fan of you. I can't lie. I can't even lie. And it's funny because I didn't think he was gonna win the fight. I gotta be honest. I ain't one of these niggas gonna cap because you hear. I didn't think win. I knew it was gonna be a close fight. But funny enough, me and Shakur Stevenson, we bet on the fight. We put a large sum up, and he said Nahir is gonna win, and I was like, nah, Frank gonna win. And we put up a large sum, and ultimately it was a draw. Tell me about this fight, particularly like going into it, right? I think you also had a lot of people that may not have felt like you was gonna win. Obviously, Frank is a bigger name, whatever, but you showed out. Tell me, like going into it, what was your mind frame about how people were looking at y'all?
Right. Honestly, I got the fight on like a 3-week notice. So like, boom, it came on the table. I'm like, yo, I can't turn that down. Like on a major card like that. I already was in the gym. I was in shape. My little brother Isaiah Johnson, I already was sparring him. He is southpaw. He up and coming. Feel me? I was sparring him, so I was sharp. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Boom. So boom, the news dropped, and of course the media. Everybody thought I was gonna get knocked out. Like I'm looking at comments.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, like, because they say this every single time. Like every single time they say I don't know why they be sleeping on me so much, but they be sleeping on me.
Yeah.
So I laugh at it and I'm like I know what I could do and I know what level I'm at. So I just laugh at it and I just go in there and be myself every time.
I ain't gonna lie, 3-week notice is crazy. Hold up, did you feel like you was I know you said you was in shape, but did you feel like, damn, I might be at a disadvantage because of this 3-week notice?
It was gonna be what it was gonna be. I ain't give like this. Sometimes you gotta take opportunities when you just gotta jump. You gotta jump and take that. You feel me? Take that leap of faith.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, it's either sink or swim, and I ain't coming here to lose. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Now tell me this, because I feel like you as a fighter, like you said, you know, people be sleeping on you. People have said, I wasn't one of those guys that thought you was gonna get knocked out. I didn't think that.
All right.
I said it's gonna be a close fight, but I think Frank gonna win. But you showed the lot in that. Why do you think like you're the guy that's constantly slept on, or like when people like they don't give you the credit? Why? Why do you think?
Cause it's my persona. Like I'm laid back. I'll be singing. So they be bro, I'm laid back. I'll be singing on the gram. I'll be with my daughter. I just be doing all chill stuff. So they like, ain't no way. They just can't believe what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like it don't make sense to the regular person. Like, how do he got fight in him if he displaying this?
Right.
Right.
Damn. Now you kind of right. You kind of right. All right. So hold on. Let's go through the fight. I feel like y'all was exchanging rounds back and forth. He went around, you went around. He went around, you went around. That's kind of how it felt. And this is just me objectively. I'm not talking about the scoring from the judges. This is just me looking at it. It felt like y'all was going back and forth in rounds. And then maybe towards 7, 8, maybe 6, 7, 8, I feel like he started to come on a little more. Like he started to like, all right, he's starting to stamp it. Now me and Scope put a big bet on, so I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to get paid. I'm like, oh, it's payday.
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, I feel like it was maybe 8, not 9, the championship rounds, you turned into a different animal. Could you tell me about that? Like in the championship rounds, what did you see? What made you get the energy to go get it? Like, explain the championship rounds to me.
Yeah, I went back to the corner, man, and my coach was like, "Yo, if you don't step it up, you came here for nothing, bro. Like you really came here for nothing." So once he said that, I literally thought about my daughter, bro. I thought about Whoop Pendergrass. I thought about my daughter. I thought about my daughter. Like if I go home, I'm gonna be in bed, mad as hell. Like damn, I let us down. So I was like, yo, I gotta go get it. So like that was the switch right there. That was the
Wow.
switch.
You
I was,
stepped it all the way up. Hold
I
up.
literally thought about my daughter, bro.
Did you
You said
notice he was
what?
getting tired though? Did you notice he was getting more fatigued, or was it just
Yeah,
you
a
like,
little
all right,
bit. Nah, a little bit, but he was still throwing it though. Like the ninth round, he came out like energized as hell. Like his coach must have put a battery in his back too, because he
yeah,
came out crazy. He came out crazy. So I'm like, all right, like it didn't matter to me. I'm like, I had to just go through it.
yeah, damn. Oh, so your daughter, yeah, they cook you in the comments. They do that to everybody, though. That's how
They
that's
funny
how
as hell.
the comments do. They
All right,
joke.
yeah,
So your daughter is your inspiration as far as like when you got to dig deep and it's something like I got to pull it out. It's your daughter.
my daughter, man. Yeah,
How old is she?
she 5. Yeah, she 5 years old. Yep,
Okay. How did you feel when you first was like, all right, damn, I'm about to be a father? Is that your first child?
it was my first kid. Yep, I was
How,
nervous, yo. I was nervous
yeah.
as hell. Like I'm like, dang, I'm young. Like, is it going to affect my career? And then I just had to adjust. Like, feel me? I did what I had to do.
What do you feel like? Where do you feel like this fight took you? Right, like obviously it was a draw, but I feel like to me you earned a lot of respect from this fight. You know, definitely for me. Do you feel like this fight elevated your profile? Do you feel like how do you feel about the aftermath of everything?
Nah, for sure, bro. Like, what? It elevated everything. Like, for sure. Like, I feel like it put me where I really belong. Like, it put my name at that table where the champions at, where the top contenders, the top names. Like, it put me in the mix, and that's where I belong, bro. So, feel me? It was about time. I feel like, and I feel like now it's here for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I see you got a fight coming up. What in Jersey?
Yeah,
When is it?
yeah. It's May 30th and in Newark at the Prudential Center on RDR promotion card.
Yo, Lou, Wu Kelly, we not doing that. Don't do that, Lulu. Stop
Nah,
playing.
yeah, you taking it too far, cuz.
We ain't doing that, Lulu.
Yeah,
Ain't
we
no.
ain't doing that one.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. Hold on, but tell me, are you independent? Are you signed to a promotion company? Like, what's your business structure like?
Yeah, I'm signed to RDR Promotions. It's a promotional company based out of Philly.
And do they just put you on like different cards and stuff like that?
Yeah, like earlier on, you feel me, they build up my record and stuff like that. But like now it's just like waiting on certain calls and just seeing, where I could fit in, you know what I mean, in the game. But right now they put me back on the card to keep me moving, stay active.
Yeah. Now they saying the chat is saying that you're DB3's biggest op. That's what they're saying. DB3. Um,
Yeah,
obviously, it's a whole storyline with y'all, right? Like, obviously, you
yeah,
fought Keyshawn. Good fight, competitive. I thought he won, but it was a competitive fight. And
yeah,
then you beat his older brother. And then obviously the whole thing happened in the back room, in the locker room, or whatever
yeah.
the case is. Do you feel like that is resolved, like the whole Davis thing, or is it still like you want to fight Keyshawn again? Like, what's your feeling just with the whole Davis brothers?
Yeah, to be honest, they had beef with me. Like the whole time. Look, bro, I'm chill, bro. I be falling back. Like even when I fought Keyshawn, I'm chill. He popping it. He was popping it, and everything backfired on him every time. So with his brother, he was popping it. I'm chill again. He popping it. It backfired on him, and then the aftermath. So I don't know, for some reason, like when I'm involved, it just, I don't know if it bring out a bad side of them, but it just, I don't know. It's like they just get bad luck. They
Yeah.
get bad luck around me or something. So like for that reason alone, they don't like me or something. Like I'm chilling. Like, but as far as Keyshawn, yeah, I want to fight him. Like I always wanted to fight him. Like I feel like he ducking at this point. He's saying nobody want to fight him on Instagram and stuff like that. Like I've been calling him out for years now
Mm.
to run it
Oh,
back.
you feel like he ducking though? You feel like he ducking?
He ducking. He
Damn.
ducking.
Okay.
I got his style down pat. Definitely now. I got his
Yeah.
style down pat. Yeah.
Damn. Um, tell me this, Woo. Like, I feel like you in a space right now where, like I said, more people are paying attention. You've been the underdog for so long, but now I feel like people starting to respect you a lot more. What's the fight that you want now? Like you said, you got a fight coming up, but what's the one that you like? All right, and that may outside of Keyshawn, but like that you like, all right, this is the fight I want that's gonna bring me to the next level.
Um, Bring me to the next level. Honestly, a world title shot, bro. Like I feel like I put in work, bro. Like yeah, I got a draw, but it could have went either way. Like if I would have won that fight, I would have been in line for a title shot. So like I feel like it's still the same stature because like I said, it was like I feel like I won, like low key. But
Yeah, I'm about to say, you think you won that one?
yeah, I feel like I won, bro. I feel like I won. I feel like I won the ninth and the 10th. And that
I
was
think
that was the 1 point. That was the one by 1 point. I feel like I won, honestly.
I do
But
think you won the ninth and the 10th too, to be honest.
with that being said, like I fuck with Shakur, like heavy, like Shakur cool people his grandpa. But I want the opportunity to fight him. Like
Oh, okay.
I think we'd get it in, bro. I think it'd be a good fight for the fans.
Hold on, did you spar Shakur? I think you sparred him, right?
Yeah, I was in camp with him. Yep.
Was that the TO fight? Getting prepared for TO?
Nah, he was getting ready for Joe Cordina.
Oh, okay, okay. Hold on, so what did you think about the work? Was it like, everybody say Shakur IQ is a different level. Did you see that, or did you feel like, it was whatever?
No, it was good work. Like I feel like we both pushed each other for real. Like it was good work.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nahir, so I seen you. I don't know. There was a tweet on Twitter where it was like, yo, Frank Martin got beat up by a nurse. Did you see that one where they said that? Yeah, they was like, but
Yeah.
niggas got on his head like, nigga, yo, what you do for a living? I was one of the people I ain't like, because I ain't like how he was trying to put it. Like,
Right.
don't,
Yeah, he was trying to be funny. Like he was trying
yeah, like don't downplay a nigga that's working. But
yeah,
talk to
yeah.
me about that. Like, I believe they said you was a CNA, certified
Yeah.
nurse assistant.
Uh-huh.
You was in the scrubs shadow boxing at the hospital, bro. Tell me about that. Like, what is it like, like having to work, a full-time working schedule and then balance the boxing on top of it?
Bro, I'm a full-time dad. I'm a full-time father, full-time worker, and yeah, full-time boxer. What is it like? It's busy, bro. Like, but some days it's real tough, but I just gotta do what I gotta do to get to where I need to get to. So I just keep pushing, bro. Like I just stay prayed up for real. Like that's where the strength is right there, bro. Staying prayed up, I'm able to carry it. Cause anybody else, bro, they probably been like, yo, like something gotta give. But you feel me? This is my story, and everything gonna work out in the end, bro. It's
They say
all
you be,
part. It's
they
all
say you
part
be
of.
beating up your patience.
Nah, yeah, but it's all feel me. It's all part of the story, bro.
Hold up. So are you just trying to work because I think it's weird, right? Like people
Yeah.
try to make fun of boxers that have full-time jobs when it's like, bro, everybody's not at a level where like, yo, this could just be enough to sustain an income. What do you think it's going to take to get to that point for you where you like, all right, I could just do boxing full-time. I could quit this job. I don't need another job. What do you think it's going to take for you?
When I get my world title, and it's like, listen, I can be good. Like I can still make these money from these fights, but it's like I want to be smart. Like I'm gonna still work, stay low key, keep doing my thing, and when I get that world title, all right, now I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. Feel me?
They said
What?
CNA. What I know Woo at 304. Them LPN CNAs and RNs be throwing at men nurses.
Yo, he bugging.
Yeah, he wilding right now. He wilding right now. Hold up. So, but you feel like if you wanted to right now, you could quit your job and just do boxing full time if you wanted to.
I mean, yeah, but I got like I said, I'm a full-time dad though, so like that come with that's expensive. Like so, I got for now. I mean, if I really want to be comfortable, I still got work. I still got work right now, bro. Like I said, to provide for my daughter and stuff like that. But feel me, soon though, that world title, I feel like that world title around the corner.
I think so too.
So soon, bro.
Hold on, do you
Plus,
feel like
I like what I'm doing, bro. Like I like being a CNA. Like I like going there and serving a purpose for real. Like I don't even know when I get paid next at my job. I just be going there, showing up and working, bro. I lie to you not, bro.
hold on, but what do they say? Like, do they all know, like, yo, this nigga a boxer? They know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they be hype as hell.
yeah.
Yeah, they be super hype. They mad supportive. Like my supervisor, she mad supportive and stuff like that. So it work
So like,
out.
if you need to take off, like, yo, I gotta train extra, I need to take off. They let you go.
Yeah, we work it out. I can't say too much because yeah, but we work it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But
Damn,
yeah,
that's crazy. Now I respect that, bro. Like having a full-time job, you know what I'm saying, and doing that, like I definitely respect it. Um, yo, talk to me about the singing, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, because that's why they was trying to, like I said, they was trying to shit on you on Twitter because they was like, this nigga's a nurse and he be singing. Is like, how's he, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro. I was a singer before I boxed, bro. Like I grew up singing, bro. Like I really used to like win talent shows, like writing my own songs, like recording. Like I really sing for real.
yeah. Hold up, wait, and talent shows like in school and everything?
Yeah, school, and then like in Philly, like they got little like club shows and things like that. I used to be signing up for performing at.
Hold up, did you want to be a singer? Like, was that the goal? Like, all right,
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Like what? I was on YouTube. I thought I was gonna get famous off YouTube at like 13.
yeah,
Like, but everything come around full circle though. I knew that boxing was my way out, and that it was gonna open doors for my singing as well. And that's what's happening.
do you still want to sing for real? Like, is that still a goal of yours?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Y'all gonna see me at the Grammys.
Yo, you a different kind of guy, bro. I respect it though. Like, I like how you giving it up, bro. They saying, hold on, they saying, what made you pick that song after the fight?
Nah, it's nah for real. Like on a serious note, like my uncle passed away, bro. My uncle passed away from cancer September 3rd, bro. And
Mm,
I was gonna really like give a tribute to him, like and like say something about him in a post interview, but like the fight ended up a draw. So like the questions and how I had to like present stuff was different. You know what I'm saying? So like when I had the chance, I was like I still sung the song though, but I couldn't really talk too long. Like so I
yeah.
just sung this. Yeah, so I just sung that song.
Nah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, so
Yeah,
you already had your thing prepared. Like, I'm gonna win, so I gotta win
yeah.
in.
You gotta have it. Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have it on deck.
Right. Damn. Okay. All right, what did you feel about Frank Martin though? Like his skill set, like being in the ring with him. Did you feel like, all right, this guy's like he nice like that? He one of them ones, or did you feel like he cool? He cool.
Nah, it was like Frank. Nah, Frank sharp, bro. Like Frank, he got good IQ. Um, Frank good, bro. He good,
All right. Well, you at 140. Which guy? Who's the guy for you? There's like you said. All right. There's Shakur.
bro.
Oh,
Anybody though.
yeah.
Anybody Hitchens. Yeah, yeah. Hitchens.
Oh, Africa. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Everybody, bro.
Gary
They
Antoine Russell.
Russ. Yeah, him. Who else? Dalton Smith.
Yeah.
There. Who else? Forgot about. I think that's it, right?
Yeah. I said just him. Wait. Shakur, Dalton Smith, Hitchens, and Russell.
Oh, yeah. But like any one of those guys, bro. Like I'm not. It could be anybody. Any one of those. Or maybe
Wait,
even a title eliminator with Keyshawn. Let me fight a
mm,
title eliminator with Keyshawn. He looking for wreck right now. Like
he is.
he looking
He is.
for wreck. So I'm calling them. I'm calling you out, Keyshawn. Fight me, bro. Stop
Okay.
running. Stop. Like stop that, bro. You keep saying nobody want to fight you. Fight me, bro.
Mm. Yeah, they say you really DB3's biggest op. I don't know how it started like this, but it's just kind of crazy now.
Nah, that is true though. Like by default, cause I be chilling. I don't even talk trash, bro. They
Yeah,
they be doing it to themselves. Like
yeah.
they do it to themselves.
Was you surprised when that whole shit happened? Like the whole locker room thing?
I mean, yeah, like nobody expect nobody to come in your locker room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, listen, who are you fighting your next fight day? Was it May 30th? Who are you fighting?
I don't got a opponent yet. They looking right now though. Yeah, they looking for somebody.
Okay. Okay, yo, listen, the fans, you know what they asking for, man. You know what they asking for in the chat. Niggas want to hear a little something like,
I'll
bro,
be
what?
coming soon. All right, what I'm saying. All right, got you. Oh no, 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 no. When you feeling your body, you find somebody who make you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Such you act like you ready, but you don't really know. Everything in your past, you wanna let it go. Been there, done it, I'm around. After all that, ooh, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. If you're touched by the words to the song, then baby, you got it bad. When
Oh,
you're on the phone, hang up and you call right back. You got it bad. When you miss a day without your friend, your whole life's all jack. No, they out of pocket. They out of pocket.
yeah,
Yo,
y'all niggas is wilding in here,
they
man.
wild.
Yo, nah, this nigga nice though. Yo, who you can really sing for real though?
Good looking, Brody.
Hold on, when you knew you could sing for real, like as a kid, you was like, all right, I can
Bro,
sing, but
yeah.
you learned how to sing.
Nah, it was natural though. But when I was like 5 and 6, my dad used to make me sing at every cookout for my aunts and them. He'd be like, yo, he could really sing. Boom. So I'm performing for my aunts and uncles and shit like that. That's where it started though.
Your dad sing too?
Nah, my dad boxed when he was like younger and stuff like that. My mom sung though. She sung in like church in the church choir.
You was in the choir?
Sometimes like I did solos in church sometimes, like growing up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Well, if I fought you and I lost and you started singing, I would have to jump you in the parking lot, bro.
That is bad though, cause like
That's wild disrespectful, bro.
cause you bringing your girls like
You
to your
feel me?
fight.
My girls watching and you singing and I lost. Nah. We jumping you, bro. That's crazy. I ain't
I
gonna lie.
not not you know what the bad thing is? I think like every time somebody fight me and then like they lose or something, it's like they get canceled because I sing. So
It's-
it's like a cancel culture, like if they fight me.
hold up. Are you a nigga like you trying to sing after every win? Like you gonna use that to just sing?
I don't know. It's gonna be different every time, I guess, whatever I'm feeling.
Damn. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what, man? Listen, man. I appreciate you pulling up. I like I like what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting it. And like I said, this last fight, the way you pulled out that last round and hurt Frank in the 10th, I was like, damn, it made me a fan, bro. It really made me a fan of what you're doing, bro.
I appreciate you, Brody. For
Wait,
sure.
hold on. Can you take a couple fan questions real quick before you go?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Let me get a couple fan questions. Y'all niggas wilding. Niggas said I'm. Yeah, I ain't gonna repeat that, bro. Y'all niggas tripping in the chat, man. Come on, stop playing, man.
Yo.
I gotta show love because Woo's a singer, so I gotta show love.
Right though.
All right, yo, link is now in the chat. If you want to come by, ask Woo a question. We got a couple more minutes before we get to the cooking. Link is now in the chat. Just drop the link. Now, y'all know how we do. If you showing love, I appreciate that. If you a hater, I tolerate that. But if you're gonna disrespect my guests, I'm kicking you out. No disrespect. Don't disrespect my guests in my house. Y'all know the rules. All right. Link is now in the chat. Pull up. Come talk to Nahir Albright real quick before you gotta leave. This the OG Val, my boy OG. Nah, this the OG right here. Let me bring up the OG. OG Val, what's popping?
Magic, Cigar Talk,
OG.
what it be?
What's up, OG? We got Nahir Albright, man.
Man, Nahir, hey man, I like Nahir, man. What's up, Nahir?
What's up, man? How you?
I'm good. Hey, Nahir, I'm from back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I box too, but you got to handle that Frank Martin smoker. You can't leave no draw on the table, bro.
For sure, yup.
Yeah, don't leave no draw on the table, man. Just go on take care of that. Don't
Yes,
even have
sir.
that on your record. Don't be like Tank Davis, ain't trying to
Yeah,
see Lamont Roach. Don't be like that.
yeah. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Yup.
get them draws up out of here, man. Because ain't no draw. We want a winner or a loser.
Facts.
Because
Yup.
Vegas win. When we get them draws like that, don't nobody win but Vegas. Can't nobody get
Yeah,
no money.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, but I like your style and everything. I like your hunger. Because you got that tenacity. You got that hunger in the ring. And that's what they mad about. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because you ain't folding. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It ain't in you though to fold.
yeah.
It
Right,
ain't in you, and that's
right.
what I recognize. So I ain't got nothing but respect for you, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes,
Appreciate that.
sir. All right, brother. All
All
right,
right,
Naji.
OG. I appreciate you, Val.
Yes, sir.
All right. Damn. Oh, yo, why you locked off? I was about to bring you up, man. What's up with you, man? Good buddy. Yo, good buddy, come back. I was about to
You
bring you up.
you from New York, bro?
Yeah, I'm from New York, bro. Born
Oh,
and
all
raised.
right. Oh, all right.
You can hear it. You can hear it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I can hear you. Your accent.
Yeah, I'm real New York, man. Yo, good buddy, come back. I'm gonna let you talk to Nahir real quick if you want. If not, I'm gonna let him get up out of here. You got about 2 minutes. Let me ask you this last question, Nahir. What do you want to get accomplished out the sport, man? I feel like is it just a world title? Is it like, yo, I'm just here to make the biggest bag? Like, what do you want out of this whole thing?
Bro, it don't got nothing to do with boxing, honestly. Like, I feel like God gonna use me to impact like people all over the world, bro. Like, honestly speaking, bro, I think my talent is gonna be used in that way. I want, of course, I want a world title. The world title is gonna come, but it's bigger than that, bro. It's bigger. So
Mm.
I feel like that's what it is, bro.
Hold on, what you mean bigger though? Like bigger, like in what sense? Like
Like
inspiring
people,
people and
yeah,
stuff?
bro. Yeah, it's gonna inspire people all over the world, bro. Like not in just a way to just get money, get clothes or cars or it's gonna be deeper, something deeper than that, bro. Like actually changing lives for real, bro. I think that's my purpose, bro.
Mm.
I wouldn't have, like God put that in my spirit, bro, since I was a little kid, bro. So for me to make it to pay-per-view and stuff like and see this is it's confirmation that it's gonna come to pass, bro.
Yeah.
So it's just all a part of the story.
Where you from, bro? You from like Jersey or Philly?
I'm from Philly. Like I was born in Philly. I grew up back and forth though, Philly and Jersey, moving back and forth.
What you claim though?
Yo, I I claim both, bro.
Yeah. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna say both, bro. Cause yeah, literally back and forth every other year. I'm here, then I'm here, then I'm here. So it's like,
What
yeah.
what you was like when you was growing up? Like, who was you? Was you just like I was the singing kid growing up? Was you like boxing? Like, who was Nahir growing up?
Nair was the singer growing up. I was a singer who, but I always was different though. Like I always was like my own person. Like you got the popular kids, you got people they all doing the same thing or they all wearing the same thing. Then you got me like over there just in my own world. Like everybody knew me though. I was popular, but I was just myself, just set
Yeah.
apart. Yeah, for
Hold
real,
on.
for real.
Was you trying to sing the girls back in the day though? For real? Keep it real. Keep it
Trying,
real.
trying, trying, bro. I was famous in every school I went to. Like
Yeah, for
girls used to be
singing.
they used to be swarming me, bro. Like I was famous, bro. Like I'm not like this is no exaggeration, bro. Like I used to like jump off stage in the talent shows, all the girls screaming and like, yo, it was crazy, bro. Like,
You was like a star in the hood. You was a star in the hood.
yeah, bro. Every school I went to, cause I moved a lot, bro. Like I moved around so much. So every school I went to, I'll be famous.
Yeah, nah, yeah, we would have jumped you, bro. You're not singing in front of my girl, bro. ain't even gonna
Bro,
hold.
they used to hate me, bro. The dudes used to be so mad, bro. They used to be so mad, bro. Cause I was the new kid. So like I just came in like stealing all the attention from like yo, they was so mad, bro.
Yeah, that's why you started boxing, nigga, because you was singing too crazy. Like we ain't
Hell
doing that.
no. Hell no, bro. Boxing running my bloodline. So like I always they knew not to try me though, because I had that look. Like, don't play with me. Like,
Right.
don't play with me. Like, so they knew not to try me.
All right, hold on. Let me bring in my man's real quick. This is my boy right here. My
So,
man Greg Hackett in the building. Greggy Cash. Greg, what's popping, G's?
What's going on?
what's up, Greg?
What's
Hey,
up, man?
What's
What's
up?
up?
What's up,
No,
Brody?
I just thought about something. I got a question, right?
All right.
If you got offered a world title, but at the same
Man.
time you got offered a chance to do an album with your favorite artist, would you take would you take the
Ooh,
fight
that's
or
a
would
good
you
question.
take the album?
That's a
I'm gonna
good
keep.
question.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. I'm gonna take the fight,
All
cause I
right,
know. Cause I know once I put hands on bull, get this belt, I can go do my own album anyway.
all
Feel
right.
me? Yeah, I'm gonna go get that belt.
Now
I
hold on.
just
Let me rephrase it because I like that question, G. That's a hold up. All right. So hold up. Look, you gotta fight. You gotta fight with Shakur lined up, right? Shakur, like, all right, boom. Nahir Albright is next. World title, Ring Magazine, the whole shit. Boom. Or Chris Brown, like, nigga, you could come on tour right now. Chris Brown,
uh,
yo, Nahir, come on tour right now. It's the same day. What you picking?
damn. That's a hard drawing, cause Chris Brown my favorite artist, bro. You drawing? Uh,
Yo, Greg, that was a good ass
you
question.
drawing, bro? Oh, I'm gonna be like, damn, Chris. I'm gonna have to holler at you after I handle business, bro.
Mm,
I'm gonna have to do that, bro. Cause like I feel like boxing is more so like in my hands. Like if I do what I gotta do and knock this dude out, they can't deny me, bro. Like they really can't deny you after a certain amount of time, bro. Feel me?
yeah.
The singing thing is like you really gotta depend on the fans to sell records and stuff like, So like I feel like yeah, I choose the boxing, but the singing that's gonna be there though.
Hold on, G. Let me ask you this question while you here, because G, you was the nigga. You know, I watch all your takes. I watch every take that you do, and you was the one that said I wouldn't be surprised if Nair won. If I wouldn't be surprised if Frank won, but I feel like it's gonna be a draw. I feel like you called it though.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said.
Oh damn, that's
Can
crazy.
you explain that? Why, how did you know that? Like, how did you feel like that?
Because the one thing is the position that Nair is in, they trying to basically put him at the spot where, okay, if you really the shit, then you will beat a Nair Albright. If you not, then you gonna lose to a Nair Albright. So he not. So me knowing boxing the way I do, they not about to give Nair the first few rounds. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, if it's a 10-round fight, Nair Albright already go in, he down 2-0. You know what I'm saying? He got to really go in there and put on a show, and that's what he do. But because he not with the big promoters, they going to try to, they going to play with the scorecards a little bit. Now, talking about the fight, Frank Martin do enough. He got enough witty, but Frank got something missing. It's something I don't know exactly what it is. I can't pinpoint it just yet, but it's something missing. And I knew Nair was going to be able to capitalize on that, but I didn't think that he would get to the part where he was getting ready to knock him out. I ain't see that part. Now, if
I
I
ain't
feel like
that
that,
either.
if I would have felt like that would have happened a little earlier, then I would have been like, all right, Wu gonna take
Right.
him out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I couldn't, I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't see that part. But I just felt like the energy between the two, when I was watching the build up, I felt like Frank Martin kind of was feeling like he was way over Nair when that's not the case. And he was kind of talking like how Tank was talking to him. You know what I mean? Remember how Tank was like, yo, you ain't like
Yeah.
you think you is. I think he kind of adopted that and was trying to talk to Wu like that, but he didn't really understand Wu. He not one of the, like, he ain't going like
He
that.
not going.
Right.
Yeah, he not
Yeah,
Right.
going.
he not, you know what I
Right.
mean? So, but at the same time, me knowing they gonna play with the cards a little bit, that's why I was like, it's gonna be a draw. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
that's
But it was
crazy.
a good
Yeah,
ass fight though. It was a
yeah,
good
for
fight.
sure.
If it would have been 12, my bet would have been in trouble, nigga. Oh
Yeah,
Lord. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
hold
Nah,
on, Woo.
we definitely got to run that joint back though, yo. Like part two
Yeah,
would
you
be
want that bet? You want that again?
hell yeah. Like we should get that joint popping on Floyd versus Pacquiao card, bro.
Mm,
Mm.
Put us on Floyd because I think that's a PBC joint. So and Frank with PBC, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So boom, Floyd Pacquiao. You gonna have Frank versus Albright too.
Hold on, Woo. How close did you feel like you was to stopping them though? In that last round, was you like, oh, I'm right here, like he ready to
Oh
go?
I thought I had him, bro, until my mouthpiece was on some weird.
Oh, what happened with the mouthpiece though? What happened with that? Because it happened twice, I think.
Bro, I lost my mouthpiece that was molded, so I had to go to Walmart and get a cheap mouthpiece, and
Oh,
that John, yeah, that's what happened, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, you saved me $5,000 with that mouthpiece because I would have lost the bet. Oh Lord. Oh,
Yeah, man.
damn, that's crazy. Okay.
Nah, you bet $5 on Frank Martin.
Yeah, versus Shakur. Me and Shakur. I thought Frank was gonna, but here's my thinking though. I knew it was gonna be a close fight. I didn't think it was like, oh, Frank is gonna watch him. I didn't think that. But I always said if it's close, they're gonna give it to Frank. The judges are gonna give it to Frank if it's close. That's what I was thinking. But what you did at the last couple of rounds was like, oh man, that was crazy.
Yeah, I thought I won the ninth and the 10th. And the ninth, he started out strong in the ninth though, but by the end, I took control of it. And damn, if they would have gave me that round, I would have won. But feel me, we just gotta run it back to clear the air.
Hey yo, but that's how you could tell dudes don't be studying their opponents. Cause Wu been in some good joints, even in the amateurs. Like when
For
I watched
sure.
Wu, first time I seen Wu, ABC Rec, they had the Rec tournament. You know what I mean? He
With
was
some
getting it.
Blackwell.
The first time I seen him, he was getting it in with somebody. Like he been getting in wars for a long time. So what people need to understand about him and guys like him, that shit ain't nothing new. They be trying to scare him with all the crowd talk. You know, you ain't ready for this type of moment and all this talk that crazy shit. No, you
Yeah.
gotta be them boys like Woo, man. You gotta be ready. They not fucking around. You know what I mean? You could try to play him sweet if you want, but you gonna get everything you looking for.
But I was thinking because I was rewatching the Jermaine Ortiz fight, Woo, and I
Yeah.
feel like that one was making me feel like I was like, all right, I think maybe if Frank could maneuver like this, he would have success. What you think about that fight, like with Jermaine though?
Bro, I'm a completely different fighter than when I fought Jermaine Ortiz, bro. Like I was green, bro. As far as like I was green to the big stage. I felt like I didn't show all of myself that night. Um, and even that fight was type close to me, but yeah, bro, I'm a whole different fighter now, though. Like that's a whole different ball game.
Yo, Greg, who you want to see Woo against now? Like, if the rematch don't happen, who you want to see Woo against next?
I mean, if the rematch don't happen, he definitely deserves the Keyshawn rematch. I agree. I agree when he say he feel like Keyshawn ducking that situation. It's something about Wu when it come to their style or his style. You know what I mean? It's something about his demeanor that they don't like. And I feel like that's a good fight. And people can't try to act like they don't know. You know what I mean? That's a good fight and try to downplay it. You know what I mean? That's a good John. Put that on. Africa, like you said, that's a good John. Duarte, any of them good Johns, I believe Wu is ready. You know
Hey,
what I
y'all niggas
mean?
better stay away from Duarte. Hey, y'all.
No, he could
Hey,
no, he
hey.
could get it
I like
too.
Woo. I like Woo. Y'all better stay away from Duarte.
The
That
word
boy.
thing,
Yeah.
bro,
Yo,
bro,
Woo. That boy punching. He
bro. I've been in there with punches, bro.
Nah,
I've
Woo.
been in there with punches.
He on a different level of pressure punching. Yo, Woo. Stay away from that boy, Woo.
Hey Naj, that should be for the Saturday morning cartoons, man. Nobody ain't going for
Nah,
that
bro.
shit.
Nah, bro.
Ain't nobody going for that shit.
Hold on, Woo, you will want that? Oscar Duarte?
For sure, bro. I'll make that look easy, bro.
Oh my God. Oh, because
Nah, for real though.
Africa was supposed to fight Duarte, and that ain't happened. And I was kind of happy that ain't happened. That's a, I ain't gonna lie, it's a tough fight. I really think Duarte a tough fight, bro.
Nah,
You
I
seen
mean he
him with
tough.
Kenny
I mean,
Sims.
I mean,
Kenny Sims, my guy. You saw
I mean,
that.
I ain't even watch it, but like he is a tough fighter though. But bro, I got something for all these people, bro. Like
Every
y'all still don't believe? Like what I got?
We believe it. We believe
What
it.
I gotta do?
Y'all, hey, listen, every fighter tough, man, and you
Nah,
gotta believe it. You
y'all
gotta
gonna see
believe.
though.
You gotta
Time
believe in the
going
Pied Piper.
time going time going to tell. Y'all gonna keep seeing again and again. And then I'm
All
gonna
right,
have the belt. Then I'm
who
gonna
do
have
you
the
think?
belt. And then y'all gonna be like, wow, we didn't know who he was. That's how it's gonna go, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me bring up a couple more guests real quick before you. Hold on, G, stay on because I'm gonna talk to you. Hold on. Let me bring up DV Use real quick. DV Use, what's popping?
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Yo, what's up, man? We got Nahir Albright here.
Yo, salute
I can't hear
Albright.
you.
Salute Albright. Salute. I had a
That
question.
you on muted?
Nah, we hear you, bro.
I think he don't hear me. I was gonna say if like how do
Oh,
you feel about the
I really
belts? Like
can't hear.
paying for belts?
Hold on, you hear him, Nahir?
Nah, he don't hear me.
Nahir, you can hear him?
He don't.
I can't hear y'all.
You hear me? Wait, hold on. Let me bring him. Hold on. DV Use, let me bring you back. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, y'all hear me? Yo. Nahir, you can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
Hold on. How about now?
I don't
Can't
know.
hear me now?
The sound went out.
Down, up, down, damn. All right. Yeah, that must be it, man. Yo, Nahir, thank you, man. I appreciate you pulling up, bro. Thank you, thank you. This nigga shit off. Nahir, you hear me? You hear me?
Uh,
Nah. All right. Hold on. How about now? Still no? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna let you get up out of here, man, because I don't know what the fuck going on, man. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for pulling up, bro. Yo, G, you hear me though? All right. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but come on, y'all niggas was wilding on me when Nahir started singing. Y'all niggas was Yo, chat, what's wrong with y'all, man? Come on, the nigga sing. I can't ask the nigga to sing. He sings. He sang after the fucking fight. I can't ask the nigga to sing now. What's wrong with y'all niggas, man? Yo, G, let me ask you though, man, because I did think that was a great fight. Nahir and Frank was a great fight. You called this spot on, bro. I watched it take. I don't know if it was with. I think it might have been with Bang when I seen you saying that with Bang. What level you feel like Nahir is on, G? Do you feel like because you know how we always say like A level, B level, C level? Do you feel like Nahir is the A level? Do you feel like he's the B level or the C level?
I feel like he could give anybody trouble on any given night. And the reason I feel like that is because he only getting better, and then it's his attributes. He got very long arms, but good speed, and he a dog. He a dog. He'll fight you, he'll box you. I mean, whatever you want to do, he gonna do it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. He has gotten better since the Jermaine Ortiz fight because I was using that as a gauge to feel like what Frank Martin could do. And I
Right.
definitely do feel like that he's gotten better since then. So I would say to me, I can't say he at the A level, but he's definitely at the B level, even a B plus level, maybe.
I'm gonna say you can't even give him a grade because he might get in there upset anybody.
Anybody? I feel like in certain guys he won't be able to upset like a Shakur level. I can't see him. I can't see him doing that at that level. But anybody under that, nigga, I don't know.
Bro, you gotta be fair. When you say a Shakur level, Shakur on his own time. He on his own, like, you know what I'm saying? He on his own planet. But anybody could get it. Even Shakur. Anybody, I'm trying to tell you, he that type of guy because he's determined. He's not down on himself. A lot of these dudes, they get in the ring, and after the first, second round, they down on themselves. Like if you watch the T.O. fight with Shakur, he ain't think he had a chance after the first round. That's not the kind of guy Nahir is. Nahir is you
Yeah.
know, whatever we got to do, we got to make it happen. Like he said, in between rounds, he thought about his daughter. He damn near knocked Frank Martin out. So imagine if he'd have thought about his daughter in the third round.
Nah, you right. You right about that. Hold up, G. Can you explain that to me? Because you know you a fighter, right? Like I ain't
Yeah.
never been in no boxing. I've been in street fights, but never no boxing. Is it the inspiration shit, right? Like when you like, all right, he said, all right, I thought about my daughter and it gave me the internal will to step it up.
Yeah.
How do that work? Is that something like somebody just got to say something to you and it can activate? Is it like you could, like you said, could he have done that in the third round and did it? Or is it like it got to happen late for you to get how does it work, the inspiration part for you to go to another level?
I mean, it's just a thing about, if you think about it, it's just it's the brain power. Your brain tell your body to do something and you go out there and do it. That's all it is. It's a motivation thing for sure, but it's also where your brain is. What he basically was saying when I heard that was, I was just thinking about other shit. But then when I thought about my daughter and how she would be proud of me if I came home with this win, and how the conversation would be different if I came home with this win. You know what I'm saying? That gave him life. They gave him energy. Sometimes it's like that. Some guys, they need shit like that to motivate them. Some guys, it could just be it being in there and going through the experience. And some people, you know what I mean? They don't need no type of motivation. They just a fighting motherfucker. That was what he needed to push him. You know what I mean? He was already fighting. He was already doing his thing, but he just needed that to push him. It's just, you know, everybody different, man. You know what I mean? But it tells me, if you tell your brain something, then your brain will tell your body, and then you can go ahead and make something happen. You know what I mean? So if he would have had that thought, earlier in the fight, could he have possibly stopped Frank Martin? You know what I'm saying? And that's why we need the rematch.
I agree, because if it would have been 12 rounds, I think Frank would have lost.
Yeah,
He would have got stopped. He probably would have got stopped, to be honest.
It got bad for him. Yeah.
Yo, what you think about this one? Because they've been talking right now about Devin Haney and Rolly. I've been seeing a lot of talk with that one. They've been going back and forth on social media.
Yeah.
My natural inclination is to say that Rolly, you can't beat Devin. That's my natural inclination. But at the same time, I thought the same thing about Ryan, and he proved me wrong.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that fight? Devin Haney versus Rolly.
Hey, listen, that to me is going to be one of the best fights to make, because imagine if you had Brian Norman with a little bit more speed and a little more power. That's Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Rolly is great for the build-up. And this is the difference between these other guys and Rolly. Rolly been in the ring with all those guys. Rolly know them dudes. He done put them through hell in the sparring sessions. He done put them through enough hell where he's confident come fight night. That's why we saw that fight look the way it looked with Ryan, because Ryan know this motherfucker can punch and he don't care about me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Rolly got that type of demeanor with everybody. And that's why it'll be a great fight. Devin Haney, I have to really go in his bag for Rolly. He have to, especially because Rolly changed up the training situation. He with Ishmael Salas. I feel like Ishmael Salas put a little bit more, how could you say, like a little bit more direction to his style. Like he ain't just all over the place. He working behind his jab. He easing his way in. He picking his shots. You know what I mean? He looking like a smarter fighter. So, you know, I think that's a great fight. I think they should make that fight. That's one of the fights.
I'm not mad at that for sure. I mean, it's hard to say because I be thinking like it would look like how Devin and Norman looked, where Devin neutralized neutralized Norman after that second round. It was like that counter punch made him start to second guess himself. You don't think he could do that to Rolly?
No, I think Rolly, man, like, if you go back and look at them sparring sessions, Rolly be having moments where if that was a fight, he might knock all the ass out, to be real. And you got to remember what Tank said. That motherfucker punch hard. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
said that was the hardest puncher he been in there with.
So that's what I'm saying. Rolly he made for this shit, bro. He not my absolute favorite, but I definitely fuck with him. I fuck
Yeah, I'm
with
about to
him.
say, Greg, you be jacking Rolly, bro. You be saying like Rolly
Cuz
guys
I'm,
for real.
I'm gonna tell you why, cause it's his demeanor. I love one thing. I love, and anybody that know me, they know I love. I love gangster shit. I love a gangster, man. So if you gonna go in that ring and you gonna be a gangster, I love that shit. You know what I mean? I like the pretty shit too, but I love a gangster. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, so you feel like Rolly, like he got that gangster shit, like Rolly about that?
Look how he go at niggas. Even when Tank did clip him, right? Look how he was going at Tank. He was going at Tank like he ain't care shit about Tank. He was trying to get Tank out of there, bro. And he hurt
Yeah.
Tank in the first round. He caught Tank in the first round.
I just be feeling like after the Tank fight, I don't feel like he really is as aggressive like he used to
Yeah.
be, though.
He not because he understood, yo, that's how I got knocked out. I got knocked out getting real reckless. And it happened to him a few times. But the thing is, the fact that he got his act together and he still come back in there and fight, he's a gangster. So that shit never gonna leave him. A guy like Rolly, I love him for his determination, his level of determination. You know what I mean? And his level of persistence. He won't quit, bro. He gonna keep coming back. A lot of people they would have quit after getting stopped like that a couple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even like Pitbull and the old man. Yeah.
Yeah. The motherfuckers would have got up out of here.
All right, G, yo, come on. Let's talk about Boots real quick, though, man.
Yes, sir.
Boots need a fight, G. We need
Yeah.
a fight. G, I can't. I listen, and I like Boots. There's no disrespect. I
Yeah.
like Boots. I like Bozy. I like all them niggas. I like them. I like them.
Yeah.
But he gotta get a fight, bro. He 35-0, and I just can't blame everybody else. I gotta say, if you gotta take a sacrifice, if you gotta take a pay cut, something, whatever it is, whatever. I don't know. I'm not privy to the business.
Yeah.
But I do know is I just feel like Boots is at a point right now where like it ain't gonna cut. We know you could beat the regular niggas. We all know that. Everybody know that. We gotta see him against one of them guys. What do you think? Like, do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, the pressure is on to have to fight them type of guys?
Naj, of course he got to fight him, but here's the problem: we seeing it happen in real time. They not really jumping out there to fight Boots. Josh Kelly was supposed to. The deal was supposed to be, if you win the title, then you fight Boots. If had it been Bakram, I believe Bakram would have fought Boots. I believe Bakram will fight Boots now. But the thing is, the difference between Boots and all these other guys, ain't nobody just saying they want to fight him. Guys is talking like that, but behind closed doors, yo, can I get 12 million though? You think we could do 12 million?
Yeah, but yo, G, it's like I feel you, but it's like at some point we got to do something. We can't just keep saying nobody want to fight. Like we got to do something, G. We can't keep going for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
All we keep saying is we got to do something. But what can we do but talk about it? These people, these fighters got to want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. There's a guy right now. I just interviewed him. His name is Mel Charlo. He told me and looked me in my eyes and said, I want to fight Boots. If nobody else want that, give it to Charlo. Let's get Charlo there.
I would love that. But I also heard behind closed doors, he one of those guys that's asking for the extra.
12 million? What are the 12 million niggas?
He want the 10, 12, 15. They pushing it. Baby. I would love that fight, though. I would love that fight.
What do you think he got to do to get a fight, G? Because I ain't gonna lie, like me as a fan, it's making me, I don't want to say I'm starting to not be a fan, but it's making me have to say, bro, what are we doing? I can't. It is what it is. It's like we got to get somebody. We can't just fight Lima Bean. We can't do that. We got to get somebody.
Hey, listen, we keep asking, what do we got to do or what Boots got to do? It ain't Boots, bro. Is these guys got to want to fight. They don't want to fight him. And the excuse is, I'm going to tell you what the magical excuse is right now. If I fight Boots right now, what would it be for? Because he doesn't have a title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the title holders ain't trying to jump in there. Soon as Josh Kelly got them titles, you know what he said? Shit, I got options. I ain't got to go down there. I ain't got to fuck with him.
Yeah. Hold up, but G, let's keep it real. T.O. was calling him out. He could have did the T.O. one. He could have did the
Naj. Stop, Naj.
T.O. G, come on, G.
Naj. Shakur is a defensive fighter, and he can be offensive. But you see what Shakur did to T.O. If Boots was in there with T.O.,
he would have killed him.
It would have been no more T.O.
Yeah, no, you're right.
would have
He
been
ain't
going.
take that, G. I agree with you, but I'm saying is he supposed to take that. You got to take
You're
it.
not supposed to take it because it's a waste of time. We would have been going to that kid's candlelight vigil, man. That shit
Yeah,
would
but
have.
G, we need a name.
It would
Listen,
have been.
I'm just saying as a pundit, I gotta keep it real. Boots is 35 wins and no, he 35 and 0. We gotta get somebody. We gotta get it. We gotta get a name. It don't matter. We gotta get a name, bro.
Hey, the name's got to want to fight. I'm hearing every time somebody do say they want to fight him and they ask him, all right, well, what you want? Motherfuckers is asking for 20 million, 15 million. They ask for crazy money.
All right, what about Devin Haney? All right, you're not giving T.O. Devin Haney said, and I watched his interview with Inside the Ring, and
Yeah,
he said, we offered Boots to fight. And
yeah.
Boots said, we got to fight at 154. He like, bro, I never even fought at 47. Why would I go to 154? What about that, G?
Here's the thing, right? I said this before. Everybody knew Boots was on his way up. Everybody knew he was going up, right? Y'all saying that the man with the titles got to stay where he know he trying to leave already. I got to stay there to fight Devin Haney. For what? If you want to fight me for real, then we could. The weight was 152. We could fight at 52. Dev said no. That would be if Boots stayed at 47 to fight Dev. For one, Dev ain't have nothing for him, and for two, what was I really getting out of it? To
Nah,
say
don't
I
do that. You
no
getting
listen, no. Know why I'm
Devin
saying that? Know why I'm saying that? No, why I'm saying. Hold on, listen. Hear me out. Why I'm saying that though. If I'm already too big for everybody at 47, that's what I'm talking about. What the people say. If I'm already too big and I'm weight draining, and I'm telling you what the people say, I'm weight draining myself at 47. I'm already a weight bully. If that's what they were saying. If I beat Devin Haney, who's coming from 140, what does that do for me?
It's better than beating Lima, tell you that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I gotta do what's best for me in my career. If I stay here and fight you and beat you, everybody gonna say, "Well, Devin Haney was too small. Devin Haney pillow fisted. Devin Haney couldn't fuck with Boots anyway."
They're
That's
gonna
what
say that.
people. That's
Yeah,
what
they're gonna
people do. So
yeah,
at
they're
the
gonna
end of the at the end of the day, you can't care about what people gonna say. I'm going to 54. Now, what we didn't know was we going to 54, and we didn't know these niggas was gonna start scattering like roaches. We didn't know that was gonna happen. We thought 54 it was gonna be a war breaking out. It got so spooky at 54. Virgil and his team turned on the whole promotion company.
yeah, niggas did the lawsuit and everything.
That shit got spooky out of nowhere. There was never any issues with them promotion wise before the Boots fight. It was no issues. So where did the issue come from?
Well, but they were saying that they said that they offered Boots money before to take the fight and he didn't take it. That's what they
Hey,
saying. I don't know this. I don't know nothing. I'm just telling you what
hey,
they said.
Naj, you know the game, Naj, because you be around it enough. You know this shit be about leveraging, and this
Yeah.
shit be about and it should be about timing. You know what I'm saying? It be about a lot of shit, bro. And you a dude that maneuver out here. You be playing chess out here. So you know exactly how this shit go, bro.
I get it,
Somebody
G, but I'm just saying Boots gotta take an L to get a name, bro. He gotta take an L. You can't, it ain't
but
like right now, it's not gonna go your way, bro. You're not gonna be able to get it the way you want it, the money that you want it for. You gotta take an L. They're not gonna just give it to you. And I'm like, the fact that he not taking an L to get the fight is kind of making me mad as a fan. It's like, nigga, what are we doing?
but it's not so much about him taking the L. Somebody gotta take the fight before we take the L. Somebody gotta accept it.
I think Devin would have took that if he would have did 47. I really think Devin would have took that.
I think, listen, I'm gonna tell you what I think. You know Bill Haney like I know Bill Haney. I think
Yeah,
Bill
but
Haney, I think
yeah, we
Bill
know.
Haney, I think Bill Haney is also a great chess player, and I think he's great with timing, and he know what to say, and he know when to say it. I don't think that ever was a thing, bro.
I'm not mad at that, G. I know we know Bill Haney, so I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But you feel what I'm saying though? And this is a nigga, you know I like Boots. You know I fuck with them niggas. And Bozy my OG. You know
For
I
sure,
ain't bullshit on no hating shit. I'm just saying is the fact that he's 35 and 0, we have to hold him to a certain standard because he's that good. He's a great fighter. And
for
I think
sure.
now that he's 35 and 0, we gotta put the feet to the fire, brother. We got to.
But this is the thing. He can't dance by himself. He can't get on the floor and dance by himself. Somebody got to get out there with him. Somebody
Yeah.
got to get out there. You know what I mean? We got to put pressure on the game. But I've been seeing this coming. I didn't think it would happen at 54, but I did see this coming. And I think they trying to force him to go up to 60. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody who has 60 gonna want it. Adames? I don't
I
think
mean, you
Adames.
got Adames, you got Laura, you got Yo
Jenna back
Yo.
on pause.
Jennebeck gonna die trying to make 60.
Yeah.
Uh, you got Yo Yo Hernandez. You got some guys up there.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, G. Boots versus Yo-Yo, nigga. That ain't
That's a good joint.
that ain't no that ain't if he beat a nigga like Yo-Yo, that's Yo-Yo ain't no easy fight, bro. That dude is he tough. Yo-Yo tough.
Yeah. Jesus Ramos once said that he would fight Boots. I mean, he went up to 60.
Yeah,
Come
Boots
back
would beat the
down.
shit. Boots would beat the dog shit out of him though.
I mean, you
Um,
know what's going on.
all right, so let me ask you this though. Oleksandr Usyk. They think I hate on him. I don't really hate on him.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like now I want to see him fight Caballero. I want to see him fight Caballero. I think
Mm-hmm.
Caballero is deserving of the shot. When people say Usyk is on the level like Muhammad Ali and stuff, do you agree with that?
Not Ali. I would say he is a great fighter, but not Ali. You can't just say a guy's like Ali. Nobody's like Ali.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
So we can't even do that. But I do agree on the fact that Usyk is a great fighter. You know what I mean? Great skills. You know what I
Yep.
mean? He been in there with some big guys, some big names, and he done some great things in that ring. But I would never disrespect the honorable Muhammad Ali and say that Usyk is on his level. Nah, I would
Yeah, I
never.
agree. I agree. Hold up. Do you feel like with Usyk, do you feel like is he the best heavyweight of this generation?
No, because he kind of caught. See, he caught Fury after 3 fights with Wilder. He caught Dubois after. I mean, Dubois been through some shit. You know what I mean? Everybody. Listen, man. He's a great fighter. I think he is the best heavyweight right now, as far as stats and everything. But his timing with the guys he fought was kind of perfect. You know what I mean? It was kind of perfect, and it was in his favor. You know what I mean? And athleticism wise, he got the shit. You know what I mean?
Do you think that he should fight Caballero? What you think about Caballero?
Caballero is a complete monster. You know what I
Monster.
mean? A complete
He
monster.
my favorite heavyweight
That's
right now. I'm jacking.
yeah.
I'm with Caballero, bro.
Yeah, Caballero is the boy that you send through the front door. You know what I mean? He knocking that shit down, and whatever happens, happens. He don't give a fuck. I think that's a great fight for anybody.
Who you think wins that fight right now?
I think Usyk is the better skill fighter. I think he'll do a great job, boxing him. But Caballero is nasty to the body. When he get in that inside, he get to that body, he be changing people's lives. And we seen Usyk get hurt with body shots. So I'm gonna say 50-50. Caballero he a monster, bro. And
Monster.
you gotta really do your best to stay away from him. He not easy to get away from either.
I agree. I like that boy, man. He one
Yeah,
of them ones, man. Caballero. Um, lastly, G, let me ask you this before we get ready to wrap it up. Let me
yeah,
ask you about the girl fights.
yeah,
Clarissa Shields, um, they talking about her and Shadeja Green or Michaela Mayer. How you feel?
yeah.
Is Clarissa to you? Is Clarissa like, she been saying she's the GOAT forever, the greatest woman of all time. Do you agree with that? Is she the one? Like nobody can't fuck with her?
I believe right now, man, she is the GOAT. That is her. That is her thing. She came out with that, but she's standing on it. She's showing me the, her intensity level, her skill level, her speed. You know what I'm saying, and just her. Bro, she hard to fight, bro. Like you can't just you might hit her with something, but she's gonna turn that shit up. You know what I mean? Or you might think you got her and she gonna get a little slick on you. She got everything. Clarissa Shields got everything. I can't lie. And I was a little worried about this last fight because of her, her newfound love her newfound relationship with Papoose. I thought it was distracting her a little bit. Man, she got in that bitch and rumbled, man. She nasty. And I think, listen, I think Shadeja Green got the shit. I think she got the shit. The only thing that worried me about Shadeja Green is her confidence. Is she gonna be 100% confident in herself that night? Shadeja Green got the skills, she got the punching power, she got the knowledge, the know-how, she got it all. But is she gonna be 100% confident? Michaela Mayer stands no chance. If I was Michaela Mayer, I would not do that. I wouldn't even play like that. Don't even
You think
act
you
like
got
you
a
want.
chance? G, Michaela Mayer, nice though, B.
Fuck no. Don't even do it. You gonna get smoked on. You hear me?
Nah, she nice, Michaela. I think you
I
sleeping
like.
on Michaela Mayer, G. You
li-
sleeping on Michaela
Listen,
Mayer.
listen. Michaela Mayer is thorough. She cool. I've been around her. She cool and all that.
I thought
As
she
a
beat Alicia Bumgardner in that fight. I thought she won.
listen, all that is cool. All of them is cool. If that was my sister or my baby mom or my girl, or no, no, you not doing that. Fuck no, you ain't doing that. You tripping. Fuck
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Nah, I feel you. Yeah, it's not. Clarissa different. Clarissa, she a
She
different.
a beast.
Yeah,
She's a
she great.
real beast, bro. Even that transformation at the weigh-in, they got they got their hair done up and all that. And then they go get them braids, and she coming out that gate. Hey yo, she ain't playing with nobody, man.
Yeah, Clarissa different. I ain't gonna lie, but what about all right? If she fight Michaela Mayer, they're saying it got to be 163, 165. So that means Clarissa Shields is coming down 10 pounds, nigga. That's come on, 10 pounds, G. You a fighter, 10 pounds,
That's
nigga.
baby fat, man. That's baby fat. That ain't about nothing. Clarissa get that off and be ready, bro. You know what that's gonna make her. You know how that's gonna make her train, bro. If she get a fight, if she get a fight with Michaela Mayer at like you saying at a catchweight or whatever, that's gonna motivate the shit out of her, bro. Because that'll be one of her best opponents. She gonna beat her ass, bro.
Damn. All right, hold on. What do you think about this though? Because I seen a recent interview where she said she could beat Rolly. She like, yo, I can beat Rolly. I got more skills than him. I'm better than him. What do you think about that? Like when it comes to Clarissa fighting a guy, do you agree that she could beat some of these guys?
Nah, I don't condone that kind of talk. I don't get into all that. I don't even nah.
All
Cause
right,
if
forget about Rolly. Forget about the name Rolly, but that she could beat a guy that's in the top 10, top 15. She could beat one of them guys.
I ain't what you say jacking. I ain't even jacking that talk. I ain't even doing all that. Cause guess what? Guess what we gonna do if something happened to that girl? Somebody go upside her motherfucking head and knock that girl out or something. No, we gonna be like, yo. And then what man would get credit for beating a girl up?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, so we ain't even. Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Okay. All right. Lastly, let me ask you this before we get up out of here. There's a kid from Philly that I'm jacking this kid right here. I think he one of them ones.
Yeah.
His name's Slim Ellis Bay.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that kid, man. I
The
don't know.
surgeon.
Yeah, the surgeon.
Yeah.
Something about that kid. He got something that just it make me feel like he got an elite level thing about him.
Yeah,
Um,
he slows the game down. When you watch him fight, you watch him break people down in slow motion. He really is a surgeon. You know what I mean? In the ring, when you watch him, and his father's a great teacher, and I watched his development over the years, and I watched him get better every year, and it's because he constantly like he's having the game broken down to him. He's not rushing. He ain't trying to go out here and beat somebody else. He's just fighting his fight, and whatever way he got to win, he gonna find that win.
do you feel like he's that he got the talent and the skills to be an elite level guy, like one of the guys that's Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, like one of them top guys?
Yeah, when that day come where I don't think he'll run into those guys, but when that day come, though, that type of level, he'll be on it.
Yeah, like I'm saying, down the line, you think because he not gonna run into them, but like he the next generation. But I'm saying is
Yeah,
when his day come, you think he's gonna be on the level that they at?
yeah, I think he will make it to that level one day because his like man, his determination, his skill set. and the way he see boxing. Like you could show that kid something and he'll pick it up right away and he'll understand it. If he don't understand it, he'll go home, study it, and come back the next day and understand it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
He want to learn. He one of them guys that want to learn. And his father is a great teacher because he came up. He was born to a teacher. His father's mother was a teacher. You know what I mean? The kid's grandmother. So what I mean? It's like I've sat around his dad and listened to the way he break things down, and sometimes even when we talk, like the way he just have an understanding and the way he find answers. And he passed that to his son, and his son is the same way.
Mm. Okay. So you think he the next guy out of Philly that Philly gonna support? Like, all right, is Boot right now? Boots got it, but after Boots, you think it's him?
After Boots is probably we got a bunch of guys that's in the pro ranks already, and then Salim coming. You know what I mean?
Cause we didn't. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, G. We didn't like. I lost money on him. I'm not jacking. What's the name no more, bro? What's the kid
Who?
name? He lost to Ramos. What's that kid name, bro?
Oh, you talking about Todd?
Yeah, man. Nah, G. Nah,
Yeah, that
man.
was it was I mean, you was in there with a veteran, and
He supposed
he
to beat him though, G. Come on, man. He
I
supposed to beat
mean
that guy.
we talking about men though, Notch. We ain't talking about machines. We talking about men. You know what I mean? And it was a great fight. It still was a great fight, but it just I just felt like Ty got a little winded. He got a little winded and he got a little excited at times. You know what I mean? The movements was a little extra at times. You know what I'm saying? And Ramos did his part as a veteran. Keep the pressure.
Why you think when a guy get tired like that, it's just they conditioning wasn't up to par for in training?
No, sometimes it's the moment. You know
The
what I mean?
body shots too.
Yeah, but it be the moment sometimes. It be the fight. It be it just be you excited. You could be excited and tire yourself out. It's just like when you running from a dog and the dog wasn't even really chasing you. And you be like, oh shit. Oh, because you thinking about getting bit. You ain't even thinking about running. You just running. But you thinking about getting bit. And then the whole time dog wasn't even fucking worried about you. So you could get excited in there no matter how conditioned you are. You can you can get excited in the ring and tire yourself out. You know what I mean? You you could mentally tire out too. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. Okay, yo, G. Lastly, when's your next coaching debut? You know, I love seeing you on the zone doing your thing, nigga. That shit made
For
me so
sure.
happy, bro.
I was shit. I coached two guys last night. My amateur Meshach Anderson, he won last night, and then I had to run over to the pro fights and my lightweight Jabril Noble. He 8-0 now. He won last night, 6 knockouts. He stopped the guy in the 5th round. As far as the mainstream TV shit, I don't know just yet.
Okay, what's the name? Noble, Jameer Noble.
Jabril, Jibril, and Noble. Yep.
All right, we gonna check him out, Jabril Noble. All
No,
right,
for sure.
all right, yo, G, man, I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for pulling up, bro.
Appreciate you, gang. Get with me.
All right, later.
All right.
Yo, listen, man. Dope episode of Cigar Talk. Yo, Polo. Greg words don't match his mouth. I feel like I'm watching a Chinese movie. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy, Polo. Yo, super dope episode of Cigar Talk live. Thank y'all for pulling up. We had some good guests: Regis Prograis, Robert Merryweather III, and Nahir Albright. When Nahir started singing, y'all was cooking me in the chat. That was crazy. That was crazy. But we back next Sunday, y'all. Next Sunday, 2 p.m. Every Sunday, I'm back. Let's pull up, man. Let's do this for the culture. Let's do this for the culture. Let's do this for the culture, y'all. I appreciate it. Next Sunday, 2 p.m. Yeah, consistent. I'm being consistent. Mimosas on deck. Yeah, they said I was getting wet when Nahir was singing. That's insanity. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga's tripping. Naji, get the homie Nahir a deal. All right. Yo, listen, man. I appreciate everybody. Please pull up next Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. I'm going to have some more guests. I'm going to bring up some people that y'all would definitely want to talk to. And, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for pulling up. Cigar Talk Live. Let me drop my bomb. I appreciate y'all, man. Next Sunday, we out of here.